FOOK off, FOOK on Friday. We gonna drink, smoke, FOOK on a Friday. FOOK off, FOOK on Friday. We gonna drink, smoke, FOOK on a Friday. FOOK off, FOOK on Friday. We gonna drink, smoke, FOOK on a Friday. FOOK off, FOOK on Friday. We gonna drink, smoke, FOOK on a Friday. MMA on a Friday. Boobies on a Friday. Fat on a Friday. FOOK off, FOOK on Friday.
I can rub my nipples to this sexy little beat. Me reading the news, it makes your chode wanna skeet. Watching MMA makes my knees so weak. Points to JBH, mission complete.
FOOK off, FOOK on Friday. We gonna drink, smoke, FOOK on a Friday. FOOK off, FOOK on Friday. We gonna drink, smoke, FOOK on a Friday. Stop the point scheme right now. It's time to spin the FOOKing wheel. FOOK off, FOOK on Friday. We gonna drink, smoke, FOOK on a Friday. FOOK off, FOOK on Friday. We gonna drink, smoke, FOOK on a Friday. Yeah, FOOK off, FOOK on Friday. We're gonna drink, smoke, FOOK on a Friday party.
Hanging with the boys. From the Aunt and Uncle Studios of Arizona, we are fooking off number 168. Wilder Fury. Mackenzie Dern versus Rodriguez. Hi, welcome to FOOK Off Friday, where we play the points game. We get a little cray-cray. My beard's getting longer and grayer. I'm thinking about just letting all the gray come out, Jess. What do you think? We go full-blown Santa Claus.
No, please not yet.
I'm thinking
Can
about
we
doing
dye
it.
it for just a tiny bit?
I haven't dyed it in forever.
Touch of gray?
And it's really coming in nicely with the white. I think for Christmas, I should just go as Santa Claus.
Yeah, but Ellie's not old enough to know Santa yet, so let's let her know Dad first.
I want to be a natural Santa.
She can know Santa later on.
Okay. Well, we'll see how that goes. How you doing, friends? Got to set something up here real quick. Get our likes going, and we got a lot to talk about tonight as we are fooking off on a Friday, playing the Fook and Points game. There we go.
Yeah.
That's wrong.
What happened?
Tony, let's see, Tyson Fury.
Yeah, that's right.
No.
Yes, it is.
No, the numbers are off. Hopefully, I don't know. We'll figure that. I'll figure that out as we go along. Tyson Fury versus Deontay Wilder. I have been constantly checking out videos, watching the weigh-ins. I can't get enough of this fight, the trilogy fight. I can't get enough of this thing. I am so excited about boxing. I can't believe I'm even saying it, Jesse. Look, the baby's even excited. She's screaming in the background. She can't wait.
Cute.
Both fighters weighing in heavier, the heaviest they've ever weighed in. I think Tyson Fury came in at like 475 pounds.
Wonderful.
No, that's not true. But he came in really fat. Deontay Wilder is jacked, like yoked, muscle on top of muscle. And it looks like he really took this seriously. I'm curious if this weight is going to, be a factor in this fight. But this is going to be great. Now, someone in the comment section of the community post that we put out said something about Tyson Fury is going to take a dive. And I'd be lying if I said that didn't cross my mind a gazillion times, because why not? These guys are making more and more money each and every time. And if Tyson falls or loses the fight, you go, it's a lock fourth. The first one was a draw. Meanwhile, Fury really won. Fury won almost every fucking round between the two fights. Maybe he lost, 2 or 3 rounds, if even that. So, Jesse, what do you think? Are we going to see some tomfoolery tomorrow? Are we going to get fooked?
No, I don't think so. Listen, I think being the third fight, and everybody's hyped for this, the fact that Fury won the first 2 fights, I think what we're going to get is some real down-to-earth carnage tomorrow.
Okay. I hope so. I hope it's just a solid fight.
I don't think there's going to be anyone like fucking around. Listen, it's boxing, and I know people are like, oh, boxing is a rigged sport and this and that. And, you know, and then, of course, Fury was accused of cheating, and then Wilder with the excuses and all that bullshit. But I think all of that aside, for a third fight, for something that people are really looking to see if Wilder does have it in him, I think we're going to get a really good fight tomorrow. Something
I've noticed in the lead up is Tyson Fury has been going overboard with the venom and the rage.
But he's always like that, though.
He always likes to talk a little smack, but this time feels he's very passionate about this. Maybe it could be deep down he's pissed off at being accused of being a cheater.
I mean, wouldn't you be?
Yeah.
Let's say in theory that Fury did not cheat. I mean, I would be pissed too.
Yeah.
If I know that I put in every minute, every second of hard work and effort to bring the best that I could bring to a fight, and then I get accused of cheating, I would be livid. I'd probably react the exact same way Fury's reacting.
And this does seem like it's playing into Wilder's side of things.
Well, not necessarily. I did see at the pre-fight press conference that they were having. Fury was getting into Wilder's head a little bit, and Wilder said during one of those post interviews, he said, "Oh, he can't get into my head." That right there tells you that he got into his head. If you have to tell people, "Oh, he's not getting into my head," then he already got into your head.
It sounds fancy, but I watched the weigh-ins today. Wilder is not rattled.
Man,
he's not rattled.
He's always rattled by Fury. Always. I said the same thing in the second fight, if you remember. I said Wilder's not scared of Fury.
No, Wilder was barking back a lot, and today we saw a little bit of barking, but he has been zen-like throughout this whole camp, this whole lead-up. Deontay Wilder went in this completely focused, building up some more mass on his body and looking to knock out Tyson Fury.
Listen, I hope you're right, because I'm a huge Wilder fan, and I don't even like boxing, but I love Wilder. So I would love to see him win. However, I don't think he's going to win this one. I think Fury's going to take it away the third time around. Of course.
We all think Fury's going to win. Anyone with a logical head, because let's be serious, Fury is a light years better boxer. And he's a taller, bigger guy. Muscles mean jack shit, the skill. Tyson Fury's skill is Wilder's not even on his level, but Wilder is one of the hardest hitting heavyweights ever. And speaking of heavyweights, this entire card, the main card, is all heavyweight fights. Mm-hmm. Thick main card over here. If you want to watch it, we have a link pinned to ESPN Plus. You can get the pay-per-view. So that's great. We could actually make money off of Fury and Wilder. Yeah. Order the fucking pay-per-view through our link and in the description down below.
Yeah, I didn't even know it was on ESPN Plus. I would have been promoting it earlier than this.
We might have to buy it now. Yeah, please. But also, I'm gonna place a bet later on, courtesy of Polymarket. We're gonna throw a bet on the fight.
They have their lines, guys.
Yeah. So we'll tell you about that in a second. Thank you for Polymarket. To Polymarket for sponsoring us. Also, Head Rush. Got my Head Rush gear over here. The Swagalicious Head Rush, 20%
Moss, I
off.
stole your Nate Diaz shirt. I hope you don't mind.
It's okay.
I've been stealing your shirts a lot lately. You know what I realized?
I'm talking about sponsors, but yeah, go ahead.
They're just so comfortable. And I also think you have better shirts than me.
That shirt was live not very long.
Yeah.
Only one
have
person has that shirt.
But yeah. I like it.
I like the shirt too, but it's green, so you're transparent. But yeah, I like that shirt too, Nate. Good old Nate. Anyway, thank you to Head Rush. 20% off. Promo code what?
MMA-Holes. MMA-Holes.
MrGrootCBD.com. Promo code MMA-Holes. Yes, I think Tyson Fury is going to win this thing. I like Tyson Fury. I do. Listen, I'm a sucker for a trash talker. And I see in the chat people saying dozer and this and that. And I like it. I really do. I noticed that Tyson Fury. Yeah, he likes to call people dozers. Yeah, dozer.
I don't think I've ever heard dozer come out of his mouth.
Have you listened to any of
Apparently not, because I've never heard Dozer.
If you're new to the show, she doesn't watch any of this shit.
No, remember I
She
was
just watched
watching
the
with
fights.
you.
Yeah, but you don't pay attention.
But apparently I wasn't paying attention because I didn't hear Dozer.
Yeah, he said about 400 times.
Oh, man.
And even today, he said it again at the weigh-ins. And by the way, they didn't put those guys face to face.
Yeah.
There's clear hostility between the two. But I think the storyline is a couple of things, right? And I know we're an MMA channel. People may not be into boxing. I promise you, tomorrow night's going to be a lot of fun. Fury versus Wilder, the first two were fun.
Yeah.
I had a great time with both of those fights. I like heavyweight boxing, and it's all about me. Are you pumped up for this fight tomorrow?
I actually am. And you know what's weird? And like you just said, I'm not a boxing fan. Like, I could give two fucks about boxing, honestly. You try to sit me in front of a you've seen it before on the show. We try to react to boxing fights, and I just fucking fall asleep halfway through. And it's nothing against boxing. It's just not my taste. But for some reason, this whole Fury Wilder thing from fight one has had my attention, and I don't know why.
I know,
but I'm into it. I'm so excited for tomorrow.
Deontay Wilder.
Maybe it is,
That's
but like
what it
I don't
is.
even know
You
much
like
about
Deontay.
the guy.
You were
I just
screaming
think that
bomb
he's-
squad.
Yeah.
2 fights in, like you were just constantly.
You know what's funny? I have no reason to be a fan of him. I don't fucking
He's a
watch his
great
interviews.
looking guy. He's a fucking
That's the
shredded.
only thing is he's a good looking
You
guy.
think he's good looking? He knocks people. He knocks everyone out, but Fury.
That's literally the only thing. I have no
He's
reason
a good
to be a
looking
fan
dude.
of the guy.
And that's the thing. He took off his shirt today. I was like, what the fuck? Was he made of stone? Like, what is this?
Yeah.
Maybe
he's
that's why
got the jawline. He's got it all. But listen, I mean, I think as someone who's just a combat sports fan, it is a very interesting little exchange between the two, nonetheless.
Yeah, well, Tyson Fury's selling it.
Yeah.
He's
100%,
doing
yeah.
he's doing all the heavy lifting with the selling of the fight. Like Deontay Wilder didn't have to do much at all. You know, he had to, he was quiet. He played a little role in today's weigh-ins back and forth. But yeah, Tyson Fury carried the load. And
Yeah.
and I got to say this, perhaps this is the perfect lead up like for Wilder. Like Wilder has knocked out 41 people out of the 41 fights prior to Tyson Fury. Was it 40 or 41 fights? He knocked everyone out. You know, the guy's not the best boxer in the world, but God, his fucking power is insane.
Yeah.
It's insanity, his power.
Yeah.
He touches you, you drop. Fury dropped in the first fight, and somehow he got the hell back up. I don't even know.
You know what's funny? I watched the replay of that of him getting knocked out and standing back up a couple days ago. I had mentioned it, but I have watched it every day.
It's
Every
amazing.
day. I have watched.
You don't
that,
remember our reaction?
The replay. You know what it is? Like, it's so unbelievable. So
We
you
went,
have to like
"What?"
keep watching
I mean,
it.
remember that?
Yeah.
It was, we lost our mind. Like it was
Yeah.
just like, what the fuck? What the?
It's crazy.
It's
the
nuts.
dude is a freaking like he's like a zombie. It's crazy. But I think that's what makes it exciting.
He's a dozer.
Knowing that Wilder had the ability to knock him out in the second fight, and Fury he just got back up like it was nothing.
Yeah, it was.
Is he gonna
wild.
do that again?
So Deontay Wilder, leading up to this thing, has been completely calm, cool, collective, and the whole lead up. And I'm wondering if this whole plan could work out for him. You know, being calm, firing up Fury, even down to the accusing of cheating. You know, maybe Deontay. I mean, he did fire some people in his corner, so I mean, you know, he clearly does believe this. But it would be a brilliant move if Deontay Wilder planted that seed and lobbied for this trilogy fight, gets the trilogy fight, decides to be completely calm throughout the whole thing, riles up Tyson Fury, because here's the deal. In the second fight, Deontay Wilder was charged up. He was supercharged going into that fight. He was fighting emotional, and Fury took advantage of it and knocked him the fuck out. Well, I mean, they stopped the fight.
Well, in the
beat the shit out of him.
In the second fight, I was telling you when we were watching that, I can't remember what it was we were watching. We were watching some sort of documentary on the whole thing. I said when he knocked out Fury in the second fight, I think Wilder thought he won the fight, and
he thought it, yeah.
he relaxed. He had that 10 seconds to just completely relax, and I think when Fury got up, and obviously he didn't expect it, that he didn't have that adrenaline going anymore because he already thought he won the fight.
Yeah,
and I think that screwed him over.
Well, I mean, I didn't screw him. Here's the thing: the first fight, Tyson Fury should have got the dub. That was corrupt.
Yeah.
Wilder, that was not a draw. That was not a draw in any way. Now, listen, when Wilder dropped him in that round, it looked like Fury was donezo. So I understand why Wilder walked away like, yeah, I got this. It's in the bag. You know, his wife's like, yeah, the crowd going crazy. I get it. But when Fury got back up, that dump is probably what happened, and Fury beat the shit out of him.
Yeah.
I don't know how, like, Fury started lumping him up again. I'm like, what the? The guy's nuts. The guy's nuts. But I think the storyline is Tyson, Deontay Wilder's costume. He's going to have an elaborate costume. Is it going to be too heavy for him? I don't know. Let's check out Fury's gloves this time. Make sure he's not cheating. And the whole calm lead up for Wilder. Let's see if this works. Maybe he got into Fury's head. Maybe he's going to fight too emotional in the trilogy fight. So a lot of cool storylines going into this thing. Let me know in the chat what you guys think. And as we get your comments, we got some donations.
Oh, boy.
Wonderful, wonderful.
We got the Globe Torch.
Put me in. Episode 39. Fuck Deontay Wilder. Fuck
Okay.
Jessica, I fuck Chrome, fuck Biden, fuck Schmo.
Nice.
There
All
you
right.
go.
Thank you, Glove Touch. You're in, baby. The former champion is in the game. Gavin Macias still in first place, and he's the stream boss as well. So we got Glove Touch, Mystic Moss, and the Gavin Macias. We have some spots available.
Macias.
If you'd like to jump in, put a $2 donation. Let's spin some FOOK and wheels.
Yes, sir.
Wonderful, wonderful.
Moss, you're not pronouncing it correctly, you big dosser.
Dosser, Moss.
Dosser?
Not dozer.
Oh, Dosser. You Dosser. I don't know. I can't fucking say it. But anyways, it's pretty funny. It's pretty freaking funny. Make Christmas great again. A Merry Jesus.
Wonderful, wonderful.
Can we get to Halloween, Thanksgiving? Can we get to that first?
Oh,
Anyway.
Thanksgiving.
All right, so here we go.
exciting.
If you'd like to play the points game, we'll play the little intro to the points game, and then we'll move into it. I want to know your thoughts on Wilder Fury. Link pinned in the live chat. We're gonna place our bets live on the channel. You're gonna find out who we're putting our money on in tomorrow's big fight. And yeah, we got Mackenzie Dern. We got Rodriguez. What's Rodriguez's first name? I don't even know.
Marina?
Marina Rodriguez.
Come
Okay,
on,
that
Moss.
chick. It's a tough fight for Dern. She's a tough girl, Rodriguez. So not a bad main
You're
event.
a tough girl too, Moss.
Thank you.
I'm sorry.
All right, friends, here we go. These are the rules to the Fighter's Chance Wheel FOOK Off Friday extravaganza. That's right, the Fighter's Chance Wheel is in play tonight. And this is how you can be involved. Drop a $2 donation to enter the game. Up to 7 players per game, including the host. $25 to spin the wheel, and the donation must say points to a specific player. Every additional $25 is another spin. So, for example, $50 equals 2 spins, $75 equals 3 spins, $100 equals, well, you know how that works. When it lands on a fighter, the amount of the wins the fighter has is the amount of points the player receives. Player with the most points at the end of the game wins the game, receives a wonderful, wonderful prize, and becomes the FOOK Off Friday champion for the week. How the Stream Boss works. The FOOK is a Stream Boss. Well, let me tell you. You still listening? The Stream Boss starts off with 100 hit points. Every donation that comes in from any donator deducts that many hit points from the Stream Boss. So $2, you take 2 points away. $69, you take 69 points away.
Wonderful, wonderful.
Attack the Stream Boss. You hear me? If someone becomes a member or hits a membership milestone, that deducts 15 hit points from the Stream Boss. So he can be hit from all different angles. She can be hit from all different angles. Stream Boss can keep their position with continuous donations, so you can fight back. The denomination of every dollar from the Stream Boss equals 1 hit point added. Once a donor becomes a Stream Boss, they choose which player receives a spin. That's right, every new Stream Boss gives a player a spin. That's simple. That is how you play the FOOK Off Friday game. And spin the Fighter's Chance Wheel. Good luck!
All right, there are your rules. We're going to be playing the points game throughout tonight's stream. We got a lot to talk about, yeah. Official. So we got 2 main events official. We got UFC, we're literally going to be live. We have all the streams scheduled. Before we went live, we scheduled the UFC. We're going to shut that thing down, then roll right into. I mean, I feel like we're going to be live forever.
Forever.
It's never going to stop. Yeah, we're going to be live, and then we're going to roll into boxing. I'm very excited. Good on boxing. I'm actually excited about a boxing fight that are actual boxers. You know, the last time I was excited was Jake Paul, for God's sakes. So thank God it's not Jake Paul. It's actual real heavyweight boxers. I feel like a kid again. I feel like Mike Tyson's about to fight. But instead we have Tyson Fury, which is not a bad trade-off. Not a bad trade-off. So it's Fury coming in thick. Wilder coming in thick. Who do we have in the chat? JBM. Now, we're going to put some money on the fight. Who should we drop the coin on?
Let's go Fury just to be safe. I mean, he won the first 2 fights. What more do you need to say that who's going to win this fight?
Okay, I like Fury too. I like it, even though Fury is the favorite. So if you want the value, if you want some like actual action, Deontay Wilder's the guy, and not a bad deal. Wilder could knock anyone out. Like, I mean, the guy's got incredible power. So we'll place the bet in a second.
Super
Lakiva.
Yo, a 999.
Tyson got up like Dracula.
Yes.
He did. He's like. The best Dracula movie of all time or vampire movie of all time is?
What's it called? The one with the group of the vampires, right? It was so funny. It was such a funny movie. I can't remember what it's called, though.
It's I think it's called The Things They Do in the Shadows. What is it called?
What is it called?
Hold on.
It's so freaking funny. I had never heard of it before Moss showed me.
They Do in the Shadows or something like that.
I
know that's wrong. Hold on. What We Do in the Shadows.
Yeah, it's hilarious. The best vampire movie.
Best of all time.
That you'll ever see.
It's so small. Hold on.
It's pretty funny.
What We
But
Do
you
in the
have
Shadows.
to have a good sense of humor to get it. Like, if you're like a very uppity, stick up your ass kind of person, you're going to be like, oh, what the heck is this?
The greatest of all time. There has never been a vampire movie that has been so good. Anyway, is it What We Do in the Shadows? Hold on a second. I think that's wrong.
Yeah, look, the cast.
No,
No,
that's
it's not it. That's not it.
That's not it. Abort mission.
Rewind, guys. Don't look up that movie. It's not it.
What the fuck? What's it called?
I can't remember.
The Shadows. Now I gotta find out.
What are you doing?
Vampire movie. In the Shadows. What's it? What We Do in the Shadows. That's it. Came out 2014. Ellie loves that movie. She loves it so much. I had to get this name out. Here it is. This is the movie. One's in the chat if you've ever seen. If you've ever seen this movie, it is fantastic. It's a documentary about a group of vampires that live in a house. What We Do in the Shadows. There's my my movie of the night. Halloween's right around the corner. Watch What We Do in the Shadows. Okay. Anyway, let's see what we got over here. We got another Don't Know. Let's go.
Wonderful, wonderful.
MMA rules and boxing rules. Smiley face. Put me in.
Okay,
Heart.
Ann, let's
Love
go.
all you mice. Smiley face.
Well, I love you too. I love you, Ann. The MMA-Holes love you very much. The baby loves you. She's screaming and yelling. Ann's in the game. Okay, we have, 4 spots available, $2 to get in the game. Gavin Macias is getting shipped away with the 82 hit points. All right, if you want to spin that FOOK and wheel, a $25 donation, or you can just take out that Stream Boss. Any donation that comes in chips away at the Stream Boss. Whoever becomes the Stream Boss gets to spin the FOOK and wheel for someone on this list here. All right, good luck to everyone. I think Mystical's going to win tonight. Just saying. I think we're bringing home for the boys. All right, so let's move over to Polymarket, okay? Let's see. Oh, there has been some movement.
Yes.
So what is Polymarket, Jess? Can you help us out here?
Polymarket is the greatest online trading platform you'll ever find. There is no line. It's not gambling. It's trading. You can put in, pull out at any time, and, well, trade, I guess is the best way to put it, Moss.
You can place bets.
Yeah.
Okay, that's it? All right.
I mean, you kind of threw me off guard. I don't really exactly have it up right now.
Okay, here, check this out over here. I'll pull this up so it could help you out. You ready? Here we go.
Sign up with referral code MMA-Holes. That's MMA-HOLES, all one word, to get up to $100 reimbursed on your first day of trading. Click the link in the description below. It'll take you right over to the Tyson Fury versus Deontay Wilder market right now. If you want to place your bets on any other markets, you just click the Poly market in the top left corner and place your bets over there as well. Again, that's promo code MMA-HOLES to get up to $100 reimbursed on your first day of trading.
Okay, here we go. Let's go over. We're going to place a bet on Poly market. And we're going Tyson Fury. Now, the value, if you think Wilder's going to win, right? You click on the old Wilder over here, $25, bang, you're making $84. Put a hundo on this thing, $100, and you're winning $333. So Deontay Wilder, you can make some big bucks. I'm going to go with the safe bet, though. I think Tyson Fury is a superior boxer. What I've seen, he's younger, he's bigger. He's a better boxer, so I'm not gonna go a hundo. I'm just gonna drop a 25 on this spot over here, and we're gonna buy in. We're gonna FOOK and buy in. All right, we confirm, and Pac-Man chews away, and then away we go. The baby is really loving this bet. Ellie thinks it's a good bet, so we wait on Pac-Man, and we're good to go. So yeah, so we have a link pinned in the description if you want to jump in on Poly Market. We're in. All right, let's tweet it out. Let's tweet the trade. I just bought Fury shares on on will Tyson Fury and Deontay Wilder win their bout on October 9th. Tweet away. There we go. So thank you to Poly Market. Let's go. Easy money. Easy fucking money. Anyone putting money on that fight? You feeling lucky? Is that the baby just burp into the mic? Yeah. This kid's like a freaking whoopee cushion. Oh, Ellie's here. Welcome Ellie to the stream.
She's very excited to join the show today.
Ellie is here.
Decided to show you guys her rattle and everything.
As much as I love the UFC, and I think UFC far superior to boxing, tomorrow night boxing wins, in my opinion. Although I'm more excited about the full card of the UFC.
Yes.
You know, the whole entire thing.
I'll tell you
I
what,
enjoy,
for the UFC mailing it in because of boxing, I still don't think Mackenzie Dern's like the worst.
No.
To watch.
You know what? She's one off from getting a belt.
Yeah.
She's like right there. She wins this fight. Boom. She's in the mix.
Yeah.
Do you think Mackenzie Dern can win a title? Do you think she can get it done? I mean, she's got a little problem ahead of her.
100%. I mean, Mackenzie Dern's, she's a badass, so.
I think, listen, if you're going to be in any division as a woman, 115 is the one to be in. So Mackenzie Dern has to leap Esparza, Jędrzejczyk, and then you have Zhang versus Rose. I mean, I can see, damn, man. She could be a champ. She's like right there. Rose is a head case. There's a very good chance she could lose that belt. You know, even though she knocked out Zhang Weili the first time, that doesn't guarantee she's going to do it again. You know, or if she does win that fight, you know, maybe she fights Dern. And remember what happened when Rose fought Carla Esparza. I mean, maybe Mackenzie Dern keeps dragging her down. Rose is good on the ground. She's slick. But, you know, Mackenzie's got that thick ass. To hold it. Did the baby just burp again?
Yeah.
What's going on? Why is the baby burping so much?
She just ate right before the show. Hi.
You know what? I think I'm gonna go out on a limb and say that Mackenzie Dern's probably gonna be the next champ. It's kind of wild.
Mackenzie Dern did say she wants to be the first mom champ in the UFC.
Well, Amanda Nunes is a mom champ. So what the fuck is she talking about?
I'm sorry?
Amanda Nunes is a mom champ. So what's she talking about?
Yeah, I guess now it doesn't really qualify, right?
Not the first anymore. Well, I guess.
Well, I don't think Amanda
mom?
Nunes had her baby when Mackenzie Dern said
That's
that.
true. Amanda Nunes is the dad, right?
Oh,
Here we go again with that.
It's the truth, though. It is the truth.
Not gambling. It's a sweepstakes. It sweeps all you have at stake away.
Oh, wow. Hater.
Well, how do you say that name? Lakeva? Lakeva, thank you. That's another $9.99 donation, baby. Appreciate that. And you have just chipped away at the Stream Boss. 72 points to overthrow the Stream Boss. Very nice. We should, Lakeva, let us know if you want to get in the game, since you've been so generous tonight. All right. So, all right, let's keep it going with Fury versus Wilder. I know we've been bouncing around here. We'll probably be bouncing around a lot tonight. And then we will get a little deep into this card. Maybe I'll even throw my picks in. Actually, I got to start the clock. Let's go here. Let's start this puppy up.
Aw, Moss.
There we go.
You're doing 2 hours, 30 minutes in?
I mean, it's okay. It's all right.
Nah,
It's
you
okay.
can't
Everything's
read
gonna be
her
all right.
story.
It's okay. Hi.
She's mad at you.
Okay. Anyway, let's talk about Fury Wilder here. We got the weight. What weight are they coming? Let's see if I can get the exact weights. 276 for Tyson Fury. 276 pounds. The 33-year-old who is 6'9". Now, Deontay Wilder is not a small man. He is 6'7", and he's coming in at 238 pounds, which is pretty hefty as well. But 276, 238, it's literally a clash of the Titans. I know, Ellie. Tell me about it. It's a clash of the Titans over here between these two. This is going to be great. This is going to be a good time over here. Do you think, is there a possibility that Wilder could win by points? What's the odds of that happening?
I'm sorry. Can you repeat the question? I got to
Try it again. Wilder winning by points.
By points?
Yes.
What's the odds? I'd say.
What do you think?
I'd say very unlikely.
Slim, right?
Yeah.
Very, very slim. I'm curious what the lines are for that. But I mean, could you imagine Wilder wins on points? I mean, he did collect a draw somehow. But man, could you imagine that? Well, yeah, Wilder by points sounds like completely ridiculous. 0.0 should it be? I see a couple of zeros in the chat. Deontay Wilder, could you imagine? Make some big bucks if you get that. But yeah, we put our money on Tyson Fury on Polymarket. That's where we're going. Another easy win. Feels like the Volkanovski situation over again. Although Volkanovski had a little bit of a tough time in that fight, maybe Fury has a tough time here. So I want to know, chat room, we're going to dive in right now and see what's going on over there. Tell me your thoughts on Wilder versus Fury.
Alex Brown says no way Wilder's out boxing, or no way Wilder outboxes Fury. Brandon Moore says plus 1,200 probably. Carl Gray says wow, Fury is so big. Joe B says slim and none.
What are you trying to do, Ellie?
She
What's
wants
the plan?
to speak.
Wow, you're far over. What the heck?
She's very obsessed with
How'd you get over there?
speaking to the audience.
Ellie, what do you got to say? Wilder Fury.
What
you
do
got?
you say? What do you say?
Yeah, she agrees.
Wilder Fury.
Wilder Fury.
What do you say? What do you say? Tell me.
The squish of the mic. All right, what else you got in the chat?
MMA Face Off says Fury looks out of shape.
He always
Wilder-
looks at it. Yeah, but he always looks like that. Like, he's always looking frumpy and hankering for a hunk of cheese. Like, he's just, he's a sloppy looking man. That means nothing. Yeah, I agree, Ellie. Okay, good. What else? Perfect. What's the plan, Ellie? What are we trying to do here? She's all out of breath. She's got Connor cardio. Why, Ellie? Why are you so out of breath?
She wants to be part of the show today, Moss.
What's going on? Why are you out of breath? What's going on? Settle down.
You wanna?
You're
I'm
gassing out.
convinced she sees us talking into the mic, so she thinks that's what she should be doing.
Also, it's squishy and nice to grab onto. Look at this. You got all these fun things to grab onto.
Yeah.
I'm going to, when your brother comes, Jesse, when your brother comes and we see him, maybe the holidays or whatever, right? I'm going to take the phone
You're live on air.
and subscribe to the channel.
Oh, hey.
Hi, you're live. Say hello to the MMA-Holes.
Hello, MMA-Holes. How y'all doing tonight? Wonderful, wonderful.
Yes. How can I help you, Dylan?
Ask him who he has.
Oh, who do you have, Wilder or Fury?
I think I'm gonna put money on Fury.
Well, that's a smart move. That's a very smart move. How much are you putting on Fury?
I'll throw on 20 on Chris. Hey,
20.
Chris, you got a problem with this?
He wants
I'm
to
in.
bet you.
I'm in. We just did 25 on Fury. We want 5 more.
I don't think he heard you. How can I
Say
help
again?
you today, good sir?
I'll talk to you later.
Okay. All right. Bye.
Bye.
Take a. All right, there he is. Brother, Jesse's brother. I'm going to take the phone. I'm going to be like, can I see it? What kind of phone is this? And I'm going to look for the YouTube app, and I'm going to hit subscribe. This way he knows.
He does know. He works late. He's
It's all right. It's
in
all
the
good.
Marine Corps.
I'm just
what
joking
do you
around.
expect?
Open some phone lines. All right. Yeah, so a mega fight tomorrow night. Now, people are saying that they are not interested. I've been hearing this the whole lead up. Everyone wanted to see Fury versus Joshua. That got squashed. And now I bet you're happy you didn't get to see that because Joshua would have got killed by Fury. But you have Deontay Wilder over here. Okay, let's turn that off for a sec.
She was giving her 2 cents.
What you want anything else?
She's like, how dare you?
We run a
Anyways.
very professional program here on FOOK Off
That's what you
Friday.
were saying, Ellie.
We like to
Well, it's FOOK Off Friday. She wants to be involved.
I forgot what I was saying. What was I saying? Were you listening? She probably wasn't even listening. I got a wife that's not listening. Got a baby that's screaming at me. I'm trying to think. What the heck was I saying? Why does it say round 1 over here? I was talking about... Oh, fuck.
Anyways.
What do you mean anyways? Can you help me out here? I mean, you let me sing. I was literally in the mid-sentence.
Loaded gloves.
No, I wasn't saying that.
Okay.
You really weren't paying attention? So where were you? Well, she was screaming.
I'm paying attention to a child.
Yes.
It's
the
not
whole
always
world
easy.
is paying
Are you
attention.
doing that?
No, but I wanted... But...
So, no, I'm sorry if I don't catch everything you say.
Okay, what the fuck was I saying? Probably wasn't that important. We talked about Joshua not happening. We were talking about...
AJ versus Fury,
This
Alex
is the
Brown
better
says.
fight. Yeah, this is the better fight. But there was a point that I was getting to, and I can't fucking remember. What was it? Now I feel like I'm in the Squid Games. I have no idea. What the hell was I saying? Oh, it drives me nuts. I can't stand when I lose my train of thought. Anyway, all right, what do you want to talk about?
I want to get to the news before she has to leave because I feel like we've already touched on all the Wilder
Okay, so
Fury
give me
stuff.
all the Wilder Fury news. What are we doing here? You're making me
We do
babble.
have actually some Wilder Fury
All right,
news.
hook it up. Hook it
All
up.
right.
I'm sinking here, Jesse. Help me out.
Are you not thinking, Moss? Don't overthink it.
I'm drowning here, kid.
All right.
Do we have any Schaub versus Helwani news?
No, I refrained from...
Good. Yeah,
I
I've
thought
had
that
enough.
was a little silly. Let me pull it up for you real quick.
Yeah, I've had enough of Schaub and Ho. It's getting to the point where it's like
getting
so stupid.
stupid. Like, it's not even worth my time anymore.
Like Ariel, it's like Ariel's fighting with like someone with Down syndrome. Like I mean, Brendan Schaub he's not. It's like, and Ariel keeps going because he's an easy target.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Like, it's becoming a nauseating back and forth.
So, the Tyson Fury versus Deontay Wilder pre-fight press conference. Do you remember the lady who was conducting that press conference?
Yeah, she was all over Wilder's Pishka deal.
Yeah, well, Bob Arum had a lot to say about her.
He's right.
Kate
His old
Abdo,
bag is right.
he says, "Fuck her." That's what he says.
He's such a grumpy old man. This
well,
guy.
no, he had very good reason.
I feel like I'm gonna be Bob Arum. Like if I'm still doing the show at this, how old's Bob Arum?
Oh, I would assume 70s or 80s, right?
Yeah, when I'm gonna look and sound just like a miserable old Bob Arum on the show. And I'm like, all right, guys, you want to get in the fucking points game? You want to get in here?
Wonderful.
Oh boy, Pulse coming in.
I'm bored. Put in pulse.
Okay, Pulse coming in the game. Wow, Pulse in the game. All right, this is a first, right? We haven't seen Pulse in the fucking game. Now hold on, is Pulse in the chat?
I'm sure.
He's got to be in the chat.
Yeah,
Pulse,
he's right there.
Is he in there?
Yeah, he said Arum is 104.
Okay, I believe you. I don't see him, but
Says it right
there
there.
he is. Okay. All right, Pulse, you're in, kid. We'll take out Daddy Chrome, who has been not very active. People have been running over him in points games and stuff. We saw him a little last night, though. We did see him a little on the second stream, second channel. All right, so Pulse, you're in the game. Good luck. Thank you, Sonosi, for the donation. Appreciate that.
So, you remember when she was trying to do a face-off at the end of that conference?
Yes.
And they were screaming at her, no face-off, no face-off, that whole thing?
Yes.
Okay, so this is what Bob Arum said. He said, you know that if they'd done a face-off here, they'd shove each other. There was no security up there. There was this broad Abdo egging them on. Who was going to stop anything? They're emotional. They're fighters.
By the way, Jesse's reading, so I lean over. I lean over and go like this, and she just screams in my face. Let's try it again.
It's
Hold
like, "Fook you, Dad."
Ellie. Oh, she got the sun now.
There was this broad Abdo egging them on. Who is going to stop anything? They're emotional. They're fighters. They're human beings, and they've insulted each other in front of the world. They were saying the worst things about each other, which is acceptable. Words don't do any damage. Now you put them together like they're angry dogs. Fox ran this event, and of course you had...
She's a stupid coont.
And of course you should have security. Of course, PBC did its job. They were arguing with Fox, no face-off, get security, etc. They understand. They're boxing people. These friggin' people from Fox, they don't know crap. They bring this woman in from the UK, and she's slanting all of the press conference to Wilder. I don't give a damn, but it's obvious that's what she was doing. She knew that the understanding was no face-off. Tom Brown argued with Fox for no face-off. We said no face-off. What did she say? We're going to do a face-off. Fuck her and fuck them. And no face-off, and we saved the fight.
Yeah, could you imagine, though, like they shove each other and one of them flies
know.
off the stage or something?
If they said originally no face-off, I don't know what would possess her to assume there was going to be a face-off.
Look what happened with the Canelo fight. Look what happened there. Like, you know, you don't want these guys touching each other. You don't want anyone getting hurt, especially this. I mean, listen, there's little heavyweight fights on the card. That's exciting, whatever you want to say. But the only reason people are paying the $70 or however much it is, the only reason why they're paying is because of one fight. You don't let them get near each other, especially if they're getting all hot and heavy, you know? You just don't do it. So, I don't know, man. I don't know. Maybe she wanted to make it entertaining. I don't know. Or maybe she wanted to get in the sack with Wilder. Uh-oh. Uh-oh, Sanosi.
I spin when I win, spin when I win, spin when I win, spin when I win. Dinner tastes good, start to spin. Gas prices drop, the first spin. Perfect poop, stand up and spin. My pits don't stink, it's time to spin. Belt fell off, still spinning. Hand up, smile, spin, 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 spin. I'm dizzy.
To shake up the chat, points pulse. Gonna earn the rest.
Oh, look at that. Sanosi, thank you for the $25 donation.
Imagine he gets a Severin.
Gives it to Pulse. Pulse's first spin in the brand new game. Here we go. Good luck. And took hit points from Gavin. Gavin now sitting by a thread. Oh, here comes the Severin. Nunez, 21 wins, 21 points. Wow. Would you look at that? Pulse getting the points over here. The blue pill. There we go. 21 points, and we'll throw him in first place. Gavin now, who's trying to defend his belt, has been bumped down. So Mystic, Love Touch, and Gavin, well, fighting for the strap. This strap right over here, the championship strap. Gavin Macias is trying to either be new or still. I'm not sure if he's in the chat, so it might be up for grabs. You might be able to snatch it away from him. Good luck to everyone playing. Thank you, Sanosi, for the wonderful, wonderful donation. So, Bob Aaron, anything else on this guy?
No, that was it for that one.
That's it. All right. So, Bob, what do you think, Jess? Do you think that lady was being a little bit of a coont?
It was a little awkward when she said there was going to be a face-off and they were screaming at her from the bottom of the stage, no face-off, and she handled it so awkward.
Yeah.
You know,
it is weird, though. You do have heavyweight, like giant monster heavyweight fighters, and you only have a young lady in between them. Like, what if something pops off? Who's going to catch those guys?
Yeah.
It's crazy.
I don't know what she was thinking. Maybe she was like nervous and she just like.
But how does that even happen in the first place? How do they?
I don't know.
As soon as they see her sitting there on a stool, there should be some fucking big beefy men between them.
Yeah, I honestly have no idea.
No, it's kind of wild. Anyway, it's fun, man. If you missed the press conferences, go check it out.
Well,
Pretty
Deontay Wilder is still standing by his accusation that Tyson Fury cheated in the rematch, saying, "I'll go to my grave believing in what I believe in."
You know, I got to say, Wilder seems like an incredibly nice guy in the interviews. He's actually very respectful. He's a family man. But when he has the mic in his hands, he says things like he repeats
stupid.
the same word 4 times in one sentence.
Yeah.
Like, did you notice that, Jesse? Like, he'll pick a certain word, and he'll put the word in the sentence, and the word would do this, and the word would do that, and the word would be here, and the word would be there. Like he uses one word and he just keeps it in that fucking, like, multiple sentences. Like, why are you using the same fucking... It's like, I don't know. What's going on? Anyway, all right, what we got with Wilder?
All right, so do you want me to read it or, like... I mean, it's pretty much the same shit that you've heard about him with Fury cheating. I don't know if you want me to go through the whole thing.
No, I don't. I really don't want you to go through the whole thing. Is there... What are we taking from it?
I mean, to sum it up, he says, "I don't regret it, and I'll go to my grave believing what I believe in. I know things for a fact. I have confirmation clarity of a lot of things. One thing about it, men lie, women lie, but your eyes don't lie with what you see. People can believe what they want. We're all human, but the eyes don't lie. And it only made me a better as a man, as a fighter, to understand, to see things and no thanks for a fact. It made me even hungrier than before.
Yeah, I don't know what the fuck he's... Could you translate that? I don't know what he's saying.
So he's basically saying, like, for all the naysayers that
Yes.
Tyson Fury cheated and all that shit, he's basically saying, I know what I saw. You can't tell me what I'm saying is wrong.
Yeah, but you haven't really proved it. There's a gazillion videos out there of people trying to, like, you know, say that this is true and this and that. But I mean, if you got people checking the gloves and no one says anything, like, what do you? Doesn't his people check the gloves? Like, I don't understand. Anyway, all right, check that. When we go there, pat him down, pat down Fury, check the freaking gloves. You know, let's not have excuses. And by the way, has anyone brought out the fucking costume? Like, if people bringing up this freaking...
No, I don't think so.
Is someone stabbing our daughter? Like, what's going on? Ellie, what are you screaming about?
She's at that age now where, like, everything, she has to get the attention. She needs it. So you're going to have to bear with us until this phase passes.
I think I used to do that, too, as a child when, like, my mom was on the phone and I would be all loud. I don't think I'd scream like that, like I was getting stabbed in the face, but
well,
that's Ellie's thing.
She comes
she's
by
her own
naturally
woman.
then.
Yeah, she maybe should be a good scream queen, you know?
I think she just wants attention, Moss.
More scream queen. More profitable doing that. All right. So we're translating Deontay Wilder. Yeah, is anyone bringing up the costume? Like, he's got this brand spanking new costume that he's walking in with. Like,
I don't think you're hearing about it often because he's already done it before. So, like, what's there to talk about?
well,
you know?
he made it one of his excuses for losing. Like, how we
Yeah,
not?
but how do we know that this costume weighs the same as the other costume? You know,
If
like,
I was
for all we
Tyson
know-
Fury, I would constantly be talking about the fucking heavy costume. I'd be like, you're so dumb. You're walking out with a costume that's too heavy. It's weighing you down on the way in. And then we've seen your costume. You have a new one that's gonna weigh you down again. Like, what are you doing? It's like he's getting ready to make more excuses. Like, what the fuck? If you blame it on a costume,
Yeah.
like that new costume it's got to be made of something like, I don't know, like paper mache or something lighter. I don't know.
This is completely irrelevant, but I just saw someone attack the stream boss. Just saying. I just saw the stream boss go down.
Well, Jesse,
Thank you.
That's because Justin Gurley has become a FOOK member. Let's go. Justin! Now, if you become a member to this channel, you hit that join button, you take 15 points away from that stream boss over there. 15 FOOK points. So hit the join button, get your emojis. You're going to need emojis next to your name tomorrow night, especially, because the chat's going to be FOOK flying. So get those emojis and whatever, those belts next to your name over there. Stand out in the chat. All right, what else? Anything else on, I don't know.
No, that's it. I wanted to move on to the UFC Vegas 39 card. There's been a fight canceled, a fight rebooked, and canceled again.
Only 9 fights on...
Yeah.
Oh, wait, on tomorrow's card, you're saying, right?
Yeah, Vegas 39. According to Jesse Holland of MMA Mania, he said, I guess it wouldn't be a UFC weigh-in without some behind-the-scenes drama. Deron Wynn was ruled medically unfit to compete ahead of Friday's scale-tipping festivities for reasons unrelated to his weight cut. According to UFC officials, so former Contender Series standout Chris Curtis was called up on short notice.
Let's go, Chris!
Curtis promptly tipped the scale at 184.5 pounds. Unfortunately for the 34-year-old action man, nobody in the promotion bothered to check with 185-pound veteran Phil Hawes, who refused to compete against a new opponent on less than 24 hours' notice and did not attend today's weigh-ins. That's according to a report from ESPN. As a result, the UFC Vegas 39 fight card scheduled for Saturday afternoon inside Apex in Las Vegas, Nevada, will proceed with just 9 fights. It should also be noted that Jared Gooden missed weight for his welterweight co-main event against Randy Brown. As of this writing, that showdown is expected to be continued as planned, with Night Train forfeiting a percentage of his purse payable directly to Brown for a look at the revised UFC Vegas 39 card and ESPN Plus lineup.
So, Chris Curtis, who put it on our story, I saw Sean Strickland, who's good friends with him. They train together. And I mean, if you're training with Sean Strickland, you got to be a tough SOB. Chris Curtis has been everywhere. He was in PFL. He was in ex-MMA. Guy's been all over the place. Been in the game for such a long time. And finally, stepping in on a day's notice.
Yeah.
I mean, he really wants to get into the UFC. A day's freaking notice. And if you look at this, Jesse, there's something odd going on here. Sean Strickland is holding hands with Chris Curtis. Now,
I think they're
what do you think
just
this is
being
about?
like a bromance, you know, like
They're holding hands, Jesse.
you've
This is
held
nice.
hands with your friends before.
Yeah, and posted it on social media.
As a joke, Moss.
I don't know. I
Look
think-
at the
I
look
think
on
they're
Chris
fucking.
Curtis's face. It's a joke.
I think they're fucking. By the way, Chris Curtis has been on the show before. Congratulations, about FOOK time. Guy's a striker. He's fun to watch, and this should be an interesting fight. But
Strickland's
man,
like, don't worry, Chris. I'll guide you through this.
one day 1 day. Like, that is wild. Another thing that I saw in this card, too, when I was snooping through the card. So, where is he? Hold on a second. Oh, it's not this card. All right, let me fast forward over here. Hold on. So, I think it's fight night. It's the next fight night. Let's see. What's the one? Hold on a second here. Let's see. What the hell is it?
Moss and V-neck used to hold hands all the time. That BBC made him crazy.
Oh, that's not it. I freaking passed it. Was it UFC Vegas
39?
40.
Oh, 40.
UFC Vegas 40. Jim Miller, the one that Jim Miller's on. What the fuck? Oh, come on, man.
Yeah, it's Ladd versus Dumont.
Is this it?
Yeah.
Yeah, that's right. Ladd filled in.
Oh, boy.
So, yeah, this is another card. But look at this, Jesse. Remember, what's his name? This guy over here, Ghost Pepper. Eric Gonzalez.
I do remember, actually.
Remember, we put him on the MMA-Holes.com. We slipped in his live. No one was watching his gaming stream. This guy fights in, I think, Combate, or he fights in Mexico. And he's getting a shot. He's filling in another short notice guy on Jim Miller. Like, could you imagine, like, welcome to the UFC. Here's Jim Miller. So I got to hit him up and get him on the show before, oh, shit, it's next week. Fuck. Hit him, go slide into his DM, see if he wants to come on now.
Have Anthony do it.
Slide it and see if you, hey, Eric, how you doing, buddy? I got a fight next week. You want to jump on? But yeah, good on him. Good on Eric Gonzalez making his UFC debut. It's kind of cool when you see these guys getting shots last second.
Moss looks like he surprises his friends with a visit from the Tickle Monster.
That's true. I do that.
It's the Tickle Monster. I can see him sneaking up on his friends on V-neck or Pigeon.
I do that.
Oh,
yes.
man.
It's why I had to move, because I was just too much Tickle Monster surprise. So they're like, you need to go to Arizona. All right. What else we got over here? So the points game sitting with Pulse in the lead over here. Gavin Macias, 30 points, and the next person is the stream boss. Let's see if someone chips away at Gavin Macias. We also have 3 spots available, only an hour 38 left in the FOOK points game. So tonight it might be an easy win. Might be a real easy win. Okay. Ellie?
She can't help it. It's not her fault.
What's going on?
Listen, they know the deal, all right?
No, I'm not talking to you.
This is the deal.
I'm talking to the baby. I'm talking to my child. Ellie, do you have brain damage? What's going on here?
Don't say that.
Who are you screaming at? Do you have CTE, baby CTE, or what's going on? All right. What's the next story?
All right, so Randy Brown, as I just mentioned, criticized Jared Gooden for his sizable weight miss, saying, got to start hitting these dudes for 50%. And I think he's referencing the purses there. According to Alexander K. Lee of MMA Fighting, Randy Brown is going through with a catchweight bout on Saturday, but he's not thrilled about the circumstances. At Friday's official weigh-ins for UFC Vegas 39, Brown's opponent Jared Gooden weighed in at 174 pounds, 3 pounds over the welterweight limit, including a 1 pound allowance for non-title bouts. Per the Nevada Athletic Commission, Gooden will be penalized 20% of his purse. Which
like Izzy said, it should be 30. It should be 40%. That's what it should be.
Well, that's what...
Half.
That's what Randy Brown is saying. It should be 50%.
Yeah, I'm with Randy.
So let's see. Which will go to Brown, who successfully weighed in at 170.5 pounds. Given the amount that Gooden missed by, Brown believes that there should be a stiffer penalty, especially considering Gooden's salary relative to more tenured UFC fighters. All right. It's so obnoxious. Dude, he said, dude misses weight by 4.5 pounds. LOL. Okay, I get 20% from purse, but the issue is, homie, only got 3 fights in the UFC. He's probably making like 15 grand. So I get 20% of that in exchange for a weight advantage? Shaking my head. Gotta start hitting these dudes for like 50%. All 3 of Gooden's UFC fights have taken place in Las Vegas, where the NAC does not officially disclose fighter payouts. UFC welterweight Michael Chiesa responded to Brown's tweet and agreed that there should be greater penalties for fighters who miss weight. He said either raise the penalty percentage and or make the fighter that missed weight start with an automatic point deduction in round 1. This is not the first time a UFC fighter has called for a change in how much fighters are penalized for missing weight. Following his win over Paulo Costa at UFC 253 last October, middleweight champion Israel Adesanya said fighters who come in heavy should be penalized 90% of their purses. Adesanya's comments were motivated by teammate Shane Young fighting and losing to the Ludovic Klein earlier on the card after Klein missed the featherweight limit by 4 pounds.
Okay, I think 50% is fair. I really do. Your job is to make weight. That's your job. Like, you know, I mean, if you can't fight at that weight class, fight in a higher weight class. You know, it's just unfair to the other fighter who is doing everything the right way. It's cheating, you know? So, Ellie agrees. So, if you're going to be a UFC fighter, you're going to fight in it. Why is it when I talk?
She was doing what I was talking to.
Hey.
She's just excited.
Hey, Ellie, how you doing? What's going on? So what are you screaming?
Now you're going to make her cry.
I'm just talking to her. Well, I'm trying to teach her how to be civilized. She's like a mongrel.
She's 5 months old.
Ellie, what are you screaming about? Talk to me. What are we screaming about down there? You got some toys in front of you? Your head's down? You're looking down and out? What are you doing? You got something to say? See, we talk nice and calm, and she's calm. I don't know. Maybe I gotta whisper into the microphone. What's the percentage? It doesn't work. What's the percentage if a fighter misses weight? She's a baby. What? What the fuck, Carl?
All right, let's take a poll. If it drives you guys nuts, I'll take her out. I'll bounce from the show tonight.
No, it's all right. I mean, it's FOOK
I don't
Friday.
wanna,
It's very professional.
you keep making comments about it, so you're bringing more attention to it. So if it's bothering other people, then I'll leave. I'll take her.
No, it's all right. You can keep her here. It's soothing. What was I saying? What the fuck was that? My problem is I can't get my thought together. So, percentages. Imagine she does this into her 20s. Just throws toys on the floor and starts screaming. So percentages, fighter purses. What should we do here? If a fighter misses weight, all right, I'll take her. You want me to take her out?
Does it bother you that much?
It's driving me crazy. Yeah, because I'm trying to have a conversation. I know you're in the clouds. She's screaming.
I'm listening. I was just talking about the news. What do you mean
No,
in
I'm
the
talking.
clouds?
You don't even know what I was saying. What was I saying?
If a fighter misses weight, you're
Yeah.
talking about what should happen. You haven't even continued. 'Cause
Okay,
you keep
so what
stopping.
because I can't fucking get a thought out. So what do you think? Should we,
I think 50% is fair. I don't know why you can't just tune it out, Moss. It's
I
called being a
can't.
parent.
because she's screaming up out of
Hey,
her lungs.
you're a parent.
I know, I understand, but she's like, just do a show, and my
I
young
listen to this regularly.
I understand, but we're doing a show, and she's screaming over us, right? So now you have to think we have an audience that's watching. Okay. Anyway, there she goes. She just wants to be held. Hey, come on, enjoy the show. Relax. Come here. Join. There you go. I had a girl. Okay. Anyway, what's the percentage you would think? I'm gonna try this for the fifth. Oh, okay.
Wonderful.
The baby stays Moss. I grew up with 3 younger brothers.
Listen, I appreciate that, Mike. I appreciate it. I would like the baby to stay too, but like I said, at the same time, we have sponsors. We got to try to conduct a show in some sort of way. So it's, the OGs are the best. The OGs are the best because they'll sit through anything. But there are new people probably tuning in like, why the hell is there a child screaming in the background? Like, you know what I'm saying? So that's what I'm thinking. Tough to grow. But she's good now. So purses. We'll try this for the 10th time. Purses, what do you think? Percentage-wise, what should they take away?
I say 50 is fair.
50 is fair. Okay, I see 50-40 if you lose. How about you win 50 if you lose 40? I never thought of it that way. Let me think about this. So if you were to win the fight, you take 50 away. If you lose the fight, 40 away. Nah. I think it should be the same all across because you want these people to. You don't want to like, well, if I lose, you want them to make that weight. So I would go 50. 1% of the purse. 69% I see in the chat. Some people say 69.
Very smart, 69.
Keep the baby. Well, we're not going to get rid of the baby. We're not going to like put her down a garbage chute and say, get out of here. We're not going to do that, of course.
I don't think that's what they mean.
Oh, I thought you meant like, flush her down the toilet or something. Yeah, she will be here. Let's see. You can tell Moss is rookie parent right now. No, I am. How many?
So Moss, just a heads up.
I'm running a show.
Not
Hold
that.
on. Can I defend myself?
Moss has always gotten distracted, even before Ellie. Like he's just easily distracted.
Hold on.
Easily.
Okay. Let me speak for myself. Thank you for the thank you for the support.
You are easily distracted.
Here's my problem. Okay. we are running a show. Okay, so there is as much as we get goofy and have a little fun over here, like I'm trying to be as, try to navigate and have like topics flow nicely. We all talk to each other, the whole deal. That person that said rookie parent, what the fuck show have you run with a baby? When have you had a fucking baby screaming in your ear with 200 people watching you? When have you had that happen? Let me know, Mr. fucking Snooty in the chat. Oh, he's a rookie parent. No. Let me see you raise a fucking child and have fucking 200 people staring at you as you're trying to do a show. Come on. Let me see that, please. Help me out here, fucking genius in the chat. Okay, anyway. Unlike Luke Thomas, I roast. I'm here to roast. Okay. Anyway. So we're talking percentages. Everyone's pretty much in the same percent. I see 40, I see 50, I see
40
1%.
or 50 would be fair.
Okay.
Like anywhere in that range, I think would be a fair percentage for a purse giveaway. Because you got to think, these fighters are working really hard and they're putting in effort day in and day out to show up and make weight and give a good performance. So when their opponent doesn't meet those standards, I think it's only right that their opponent is willing to give up half of that work, that hard work that they were putting in. So listen, I don't see why that would not be fair.
Alrighty. Let's move on to the next story over here as we've exhausted the weight topic. We spoke about Bob Arum. We spoke about Wilder Fury. We'll still get back into that stuff because, listen, that's the big story. Let's be honest. So if you guys have any more comments on Wilder Fury, we'll entertain them, and throughout the stream, we'll trickle it in. But another story over here is, let's see, Morning Report. Kamaru Usman praises Colby Covington ahead of rematch. I would put him in the top 15 welterweights of all time. Top 15 welterweights of all time. So look at now, this is interesting. Of all time, now, I could see that, of course. I mean, 15 of all time. If I'm thinking best welterweights, of course, you got the GSP, you got Kamaru Usman, you got who? You got like guys like, now I'm trying to think here. You got the Robbie Lawlers, you got the Carlos Condits. Trying to think of these guys up here, and Colby Covington is one of the tops. 15's a lot of fighters, so yeah, I would agree with Kamaru. Would you put him in a higher percent? Would you put him in top? I see top 3. What? So what do you got? GSP, Usman, and Colby? Top 3. I don't know about that. Yeah, I think that's a little fucking crazy. Yeah, I see Matt Hughes in there. I mean, you got some fucking guys that have been savages at welterweight. Colby's the greatest welterweight of all time, and you'll see why come November 6th. But what happened to last fight? Oh, that's right. The ref. It was the ref's fault. It's barely top 50. And listen, for me, Colby Covington winning this fight, it would be better. It would be funnier. It'd be great. If Colby Covington becomes the welterweight champion, it would be a roller coaster ride for everyone. So I think that would be a lot of fun. But Kamaru Usman is going to fuck him up. I mean, that's a super easy bet. I hope a lot of people do pick Colby because when the betting comes around, I'm going to have an easy one with a... But I don't know. I would have to think that Usman, since he finished him in the last fight, he's going to be a pretty big favorite. Colby got his face broken. Yeah, I mean, I know, right? Like, he legit got destroyed. Let's see. If Usman is number 1, then Colby is number 2. Look at the stats when they fought. So, hold on. So, you're putting him ahead of GSP right now? No, I said he could possibly be the greatest welterweight of all time. Yes. But are we putting him ahead of GSP already, or what are we doing here? Matt Hughes can beat anybody but a train. Yeah, I mean, think about prime Matt Hughes, too. Like, think about him. You know? If Colby is your fighter, place him where you want. I'm rooting for Colby. Don't hate Usman. He's the GOAT. Though in future, at least, says Alex Brown. Tell that screaming baby to shut up before I treat it like I did Gabby. Who the fuck's Gabby? Who is Gabby? I don't get the joke. Right over my head. Usman has his number forever. Let's see. Yeah, black defeats white. Always been that way, says Drew Ellis. Okay. So black always beats white. Not with Fury Wilder. I mean, that's not the case. Maybe tomorrow, possibly. But I don't know. I think that's a little off. Just saying. Usman is so cringe, but I like him. You know what? That's actually a statement that I agree with. I hated him in The Ultimate Fighter. I could not stand Kamaru Usman in The Ultimate Fighter. And as he was charging a couple of fights post Ultimate Fighter, I was like, I don't know how I feel about this guy. I didn't really root for him. But early, I said that this guy is going to be a champion. And we started our show, and I was like, guys, this guy's a champ. This guy's going to do it. And a lot of people didn't agree. I wasn't the biggest fan, but as he became a champion and kind of warped into this character, I don't mind him as much. Yeah, he's got some cringy lines, but he's a dominating fighter that, he talks a little shit, and sometimes it comes across as cringy. Oh, boy. If Colby wins, we get a third fight probably, says the Sonosi. Well, I don't know if that's true. Because if Colby wins, I see a guy like if Masvidal, because they said Masvidal's fight's kind of put on hold now. Leon Edwards didn't want it. And they're saying, let's see what happens with Usman and Covington. I don't know if you heard about that, but that's what they're saying. So if they're saying, let's see what happens with Usman and Covington, if Colby Covington wins, you may see Jorge Masvidal skipping some lines again, fighting his old roommate or whatever, not roommate, buddy. I would not be surprised. I would not be surprised if that happened. If Colby wins, the UFC will want him out of there immediately. Says, no, I don't think so. I think they can do some stuff with him. The cheating ref from UK couldn't handle the heat. Look at all the BS calls. He says no more timeouts when Colby gets eye poked, and gives Juiceman, hold on, I lost you, all the timeouts he needs for timeouts. I mean, I watched it again, and there was sus things like Colby Covington was complaining about something. I can't remember what it was, and it never happened. And I'm like, wait, what the fuck is he complaining about? Like, it was really bizarre watching that fight again. If you take away all the fucking bitching and complaining, it was actually a very competitive fight. But as the fight progressed, you could see Usman was getting more confident, and then just broke his face in half. So, I mean, at the end of the day, Colby Covington's excuses sounds like Deontay Wilder's excuses. Although Colby Covington's face was split in half. So, I mean, you could say now he has a chance at redemption, Colby. He has a chance to get things done. He looks like he's in great shape. It looks like he's taking it very serious. I think he takes all his fights very serious. But on the other side is Kamaru Usman's doing the exact same thing. Right? Kamaru Usman is doing the exact same thing. He is getting better and better. His striking's looking on point. He's got some power in his punches. The dude's got the wrestling as well. So if it does go to the wrestling, which I'm fascinating to see, like this, everyone criticized these guys for not going to the wrestling. It was just a stand and bang fight. Is it going to be the same thing? Are they going to nullify each other? Are they going to try some more against the cage? Like, what's going to happen here? Who's going to be the stronger guy? It's a fascinating fight. The first one was great. It really was. But I just don't have the evidence that Colby wins. I really don't. If anything, I see Usman finishing him even quicker this time around. Not too long ago, Kamaru Usman was going 30% in his fights. Now the guy's pedal to the metal, destroying people. Now, granted, Masvidal is not, coming in short notice, and he's a smaller guy, and blah, 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 blah. You can make excuses for that. But should be interesting. Their wrestling cancels out, says Alex. In fact, it's funny, like, Colby always was bragging about his wrestling being, he's got the higher status of wrestling. It means nothing in MMA. This is a mixed martial arts fight, So, Usman round 1, says Drew Ellis. Wow, round 1 finish. That'd be pretty wild. Usman just has Colby's number. I'm sorry, Colby maggots fans. Francis versus Wilder in boxing. Who wins? I would have to go Deontay. Just because he's a boxer. And he's got incredible power as well as Francis. They both got incredible power. But we've seen Bomb Squad in there. And maybe he's not. What the fuck is that? What is that? Let's see what this is. What we zoomed in on? Some guy's forehead. What is this? Who is this? Let's see. It's Tyson Fury. Look at that. It's Tyson Fury. It's weird. I didn't even know. Let's go like this. Let's just put him in the box for the fuck of it. Even though we're not doing a fight, but let's throw him in the box. What's in the box? Butt cheeks. Big Fury, big head. That's pretty good, Alex. I couldn't see it. Stipe versus Fury and bare knuckle. Who wins? Stipe versus Fury and bare knuckle what? MMA or boxing? Right? I'd still go. If it's boxing, I got to go Fury. Fury's so good, man. But MMA is a different story. Whose breasticles are that? It's Tyson Fury's breasticles. All right, we're playing the points game. An hour and 20 left in the game. Pulse in first, FOOK in place. Gavin Macias, 28 hit points away from losing his stream boss. So if you want to take out Macias as a stream boss, you have a chance. He's in the red. He's hurting right now. He's bleeding out. 28 hit points. And what's good about this, too, is if you drop that donation, well, you get 2 spins for someone in the game. Or if you'd like to jump in the game, you can do that as well. We have 3 spots available. So we have Gavin, Macias, Ant, Glove Touch, the Mystical Moss, and Pulse in the game. Pulse is in first with 21 FOOK points. Who is going to win tonight's FOOK or Friday Pick'em? Who's going to win the game? All right, let's see what else we got. Zhang Weili believes Rose Namajunas' political talk crossed the line ahead of UFC 261 title fight. Okay, I am a fan of Zhang Weili, but the excuses with her, too, is like, fuck, man. Like, can we just get to the fight? Like, this whole communism thing, and, you know, she was getting booed like crazy on the way in, and then she's saying that's because Rose made the people hate her because of communism or some shit like that. It's like, you're just coming across as an incredible head case. You are a very likable young lady. I was a fan of her as a champion. I like her fighting style. I do. I like the fact that she's trying to learn English, the whole deal. But these freaking excuses. Maybe it gets lost in translation. Maybe, I don't know. Maybe in China, that's what people do. They make excuses for everything. Deontay Weili.
Wonderful.
Deontay, yeah, what's going on? Like, I don't understand. Maybe I would make a gazillion excuses, too. I know Conor makes a gazillion excuses, too, and it does. It gets annoying, right? Like, you're like, all right, stop with the fucking excuses. Get back in there. Get back on the horse. Or if you're not, get the hell out of here. So Zhang Weili making excuse after excuse. You know, as much as I want to try to find the angle for her winning this fight, she's making it very difficult for me. She's training with Henry Cejudo. She's living in Arizona now. So she switched it up. But, I mean, these excuses, they're just losing me. Conor has a good excuse, though. All right, fine, fair. Let's go with that. Ole, ole. Let's go with that. I'm with you. So what do you guys think about Zhang Weili? What are your thoughts? Zhang Weili. I want to look at Polymarket real quick and see if the number changed. Oh, it went up a little bit. So I got in at the right time. Not much. It was 0.72. It was 0.71 when I put the bet in. So if you just jump it in, we threw a bet in for $25. We're going to win $34.40 on this because it's Tyson Fury and he's the favorite. But it's constantly changing and fluctuating. It's pretty cool. I enjoy this. They just dropped this on their website, so I'm all over it. So we got money on Tyson Fury. If you're going to put your money where your mouth is, click the link in the description. UFC is Saturday at 1 o'clock. Yeah, we scheduled 2 streams. Actually, 3 streams, including this one. We scheduled, if you could check this out. We've never done that before. 3 streams. I hope it all works out, but it's weird. It's a lot of work. I'm sure I screwed something up in the scheduling. But let's see. Check this out. Make sure you smash likes on all of them. Smash likes on this stream, please. But yeah, when the stream's over, look at this. We got a little. Look at this. Look at this content, baby. Just nonstop. We're live on this. We got this going on over here. Dern versus Rodriguez. Make sure you hit the FOOK and like button. Make sure you hit that shit. Make sure you hit that shit. By the way, Mackenzie Dern looking a little beat up in that thumbnail. And then we got Fury versus Wilder as well. Got a little trailer playing on this one over here. But yeah, we're gonna double dip tomorrow. I think they're literally just gonna roll right into each other. It's gonna be pretty wild. So tomorrow we're gonna be shot. It's gonna be fun. We're going deep. We're gonna have to dabble into some cocktails or something. tomorrow. It's going to be a good time. First time. Wow, this one's got even more. 10 likes. Oh, look at that. 10 more likes. I've got 10 more likes.
I've got 10 more likes. I've got 10 more likes. I've got 10 more likes. Fuck you, dislikes.
Yeah.
I've got 10 more likes. I've got 10 more likes. I've got 10 more likes. I hope the dislikes die of AIDS.
Wonderful, wonderful.
An oldie but goodie. Only the OGs know about that song over there. 10 more likes. Yeah, Drunk, I saw what you said about Bare Knuckle. I'm going to ignore it. I am ignoring it. They did not reach out to us. They said they wanted to work together live on stream, jumping in the live chat. They never, so I am ignoring them tomorrow. I'm going on bare knuckle strike tomorrow, and I'm just paying attention to actual boxing and the UFC. So yeah, we're going to be live super long tomorrow. I think it starts at 11 for us, 11 a.m., going straight into the evening. We'll see how we hold up. By the time Fury Wilder comes, who knows? So yeah, it's a lot to watch, Carl. Now, who's going to be there for the long haul tomorrow? I mean, that's going to be, we might have to have a stretching session where we all get up and do some like yoga or something. I don't know. But tomorrow night, who's going to try to hang the whole stream? Yeah, that's what we should do. We should take attendance, right? In the chat in the first show. Take attendance over there and see if we can get you to the very end of the next stream. That is fucking marathon shit there. We should give out trophies to everyone that's in the chat for both. I would, but I have to work. It's all right. Headphones. Traverse City, Michigan here. Can I get a shout out? You sure can. Shout out to Traverse City, TC, Michigan. It's actually Traverse City. Look at that in the chat. TC. Shout out to Traverse City. Oh, you are wonderful, wonderful. By the way, it looks like that we have
Thank you.
a new FOOK member, baby. Let's go, Drew Ellis.
Wonderful.
Drew, thank you for membering up. Appreciate that. Thank you for the membership. And you are number 153. You also have taken points away from the stream boss. So by becoming a member, it takes 15 points away. So basically, we're one member away from a new stream boss and a spin. So if one member comes in, well, Gavin Macias has 13 hit points left. That next person spins for someone on this little section over here. Mystic Moss, Glove Touch, ANH, Gavin Macias, or Pulse, who is in first place. And by the way, I just seen the stream boss has just been changed. It looks like someone is slipping in through the cracks, and it is TC Michigan, baby. Let's go. Oh, my God. Look at that. Now you have a beautiful belt next to your name, TC Traverse City. And you are the stream boss now, TC Michigan, in the chat. Let us know what person in the game would you like us to spin for. Would you like us to spin for Pulse, myself, Mystic Moss, the Glove Touch, and Ann, or the current champion, Gavin Macias? Let me know who spins in the chat. Bye-bye, Gavin, says Ann. Oh, man. Talking some smack. Remember, Gavin came in last minute and just smoked everybody. He could be doing the exact same thing again, especially with a slow points game. Gavin's just probably going to chill to the very end. Let's see. TC Michigan. To me. To the FOOK Mystical. Let's go, baby. Let's go.
Hanging with the boys.
Oh, shit, baby. Let's do this. Give me that fucking Severin. Give me that sweet Severin. Oh, no CM Punk, please. A Cowboy Cerrone, 36 FOOK points. Great googly moogly. That's just what the doctor ordered for the Mystical Moss, 36 points. I will take this game tonight, courtesy of Traverse City. Used to go to Traverse City every FOOK year. Hang out with some family, good people. So there we go, the Mystical in first place. Look at that. So TC Michigan is the new stream boss. Thank you very much. Appreciate that. First time Moss getting a spin in forever. Yeah, I know. I won the belt, maybe 3 shows ago. So it's, I only got 1 win, 1 belt win on the new game. Maybe I'll go 2. Thank you, TC. Appreciate that. So anyway, if you're just jumping in, we're having a little fun. We're playing the points game. It's FOOK Friday. Jesse is putting the baby to bed, and we're hanging here. 200 people watching tonight. Next Wednesday, I have an endoscopy. And then the following week, I got to freaking run on a treadmill and make sure the old heart's good. So I'm doing like all those old people things. Got a whole bunch of old people tests coming up. So I'll keep you guys posted. I like to keep you guys posted, make you know the situation, if I'm still hanging with the boys, the whole deal. Anyone ever have an endoscopy in the chat? Tell me your experiences. It's a nice long tube down your throat.
Wonderful,
With a camera on it. They might find a fucking license plate in there. I don't know. That'd be weird, right? They're fiddling around. And also, I want to give you an update on Squid Game. We are on episode number 5, I think it is. And I'm not going to give any spoilers, but it's great. It is a great show. I highly recommend it. Like, even if you're watching, like now we're so far into it, right, that the dubbing over doesn't matter because people are walking around with masks, so who cares? It's just the actual show is so much fun. It's a great show. Phenomenal. I'm telling you, man. Like, I'm getting that Breaking Bad vibe. Now, it's a completely different show, but I feel like I'm so invested in this show, and it's dubbed, yet I still get that Breaking Bad, feeling. I'm excited about it. So, Squid Game, if you haven't seen it, check it out. It's pretty good. All right, let's get to another story over here. We have an hour and 8 minutes left in the points game, and I am in the lead. We have new members. Thank you for membering up. That's really nice of you guys. And we go back to the MMA-Holes.com. Holly Holm reportedly withdraws from UFC Fight Night 195 because of a knee injury. Now, as she gets older, seems like she's getting hurt more and more. I'm going to say this. I'm actually pretty happy. I'm actually pretty happy about this because I, for some reason, like the lad fight better. I don't mind Holly Holm. I mean, she is the preacher's daughter. She's tough, right? The whole deal. But where's the fuck? Did I pass it? I think I did. I think I did. Let's go back. We're gonna go back in time, back again. Oh, here it is. So listen, Dumont versus Ladd doesn't sound very spectacular, but trust me, after this event, we're kicking into high gear. The UFC is putting some really good events, but I think I'd rather Ladd in the fight over Holly Holm. We've seen Holm become a champion. She's very good, but I don't care anymore. That weird skip to the cage. How much would it cost to win the points game, says Troy's Heart? Well, there's no set prize. There's no set price, I should say. It's $25 to spin, but if you take out the Stream Boss, every dollar takes away every point. So you guys chip together and take away the Stream Boss. If you become a member, that takes 15 points away from the Stream Boss. So it's like, as the Stream Boss gets chipped away, the new Stream Boss gets to pick someone here to spin for, or you could just drop a $25 dono and get the spin in. Whatever it lands on, the person with the most points wins the game. But right now, there's a little monkey wrench in the game because the Mystical's up there, hanging with the boys.
Hanging with the boys.
Spoken like a true Jorge. Watch out for the fight. Lad ain't getting my money. Shame on her. Well, it's free. Carl, how did that night go for you? Oh, yeah. How did Carl's night go? It's a good question. Up with hope, down with dope. Dave Chappelle, 2003. I didn't see the new stand-up special. Did not see that. Yeah. Really just need $50 to $75 to win. Yeah, tonight is going to be it's going to be an easy win. Easy win night, I have a feeling, although we've seen some crazy shit happen at the end. I urge you, if you have if you want to win this game, don't wait to the last second. I'd hate to see you get beaten by the buzzer beaters, because there are people that float at the very end that steal games. Gavin Macias. So just saying, be careful, guys. Be very careful. But we'll see. It looks like the Mystical's going to run away with this thing. I'm going to get this game tonight. It's mine. Amen. Awesome. Thanks. Great night so far. Thank you for letting me join in the awesome fun. Well, thank you for joining us. Appreciate it. Appreciate it. Let's see what else we got in the news over here. There's really not much more for me to say about Holly Holm pulling out. Aspen Ladd's fine. Vicente Luque, it's a no-brainer for the UFC to book me against gangster Nate Diaz, and we could do 10 rounds. Wow. Damn. Shit, man. I mean, 6-round Nate is undefeated. He's unbeatable, 10 rounds. Wow. Would you guys want to see a 10-round fight between the two? Vicente Luque versus Nate's is a good scrap. I don't know if on paper, like the hardcore MMA fan, yes, of course they'd be all over this. But the casual fan out there, I still think doesn't know who Vicente Luque is. I don't think he's a household name quite yet. By the way, Damian Maia, going on Ariel's show, Damian Maia was kind of throwing some shade out there to some of the other Brazilians, basically saying that he's still one of the biggest names in the sport. And if they go to Brazil, how he would help sell the place out. He wants one more fight. I'm like, I don't know, man. I mean, I think if you bring Vicente Luque over to Brazil, I think they would welcome him with open arms. I think they'd be pretty fired up about him. So, anyway, Luque versus Diaz. Yeah, all right, give it to me. I'm cool with it. Although I'd rather see Diaz versus El Cucuy. Just throwing it out there. But if you want Luque versus Diaz, sure. Put it in my face. Michel Pereira versus Nate Diaz, real showman fight. Michel Pereira, isn't he locked up with someone? Didn't they already say? I can't remember. Who else is thinking Helwani is building up Brendan? It's not hurting Brendan Schaub. I mean, everyone, what's weird? This whole Brendan Schaub, every time, is he doing this shit on purpose, or is he really this goofball? Like, does he really sound like that? Maybe he really sounds like that, Brendan Schaub. I don't know. But like I said before, Ariel, he said what he had to say, right? And they keep going back and forth. And it's like, are they just doing this for fucking publicity? Or they like, it's getting to the point now where it's like, Ariel, you know that you can, with your tongue, you can destroy Brendan Schaub in any way. You've done it over and over again. So it's kind of like he's kicking like a slow kid while they're down. Like you punch the slow kid in the face with no arms, and the slow kid with the no arms falls to the ground. And then you start kicking him in the stomach a little bit more. Like, I feel like Brendan Schaub is an easy target. But then, is Brendan Schaub considered a bully, which Ariel's calling him? Brendan Schaub does have a clear following. Apparently, he's selling out shows. And by the way, there was someone on Twitter that said they saw Brendan Schaub stand up, and I'm like, why the hell would you admit that? I won't say his name. You just go on a Twitter rabbit hole. I will not expose that person because he's probably a nice young man. But why would you admit going to see Brendan Schaub? Why would you admit listening to his podcast? Like, I mean, it's unlistenable. Just nonstop nonsense. I don't get it. Is there any Brendan Schaub fans in the chat that can help me out here? He did save some kid from death. I mean, that's commendable. But wouldn't anyone do that? Like, I mean, right? Like, I've had situations like where me and my buddy were driving and a kid was on the ground. He was getting the shit kicked out of him. And we jumped down and fucking stopped the fight. Like, we jumped in the middle. These guys could have beat the fuck out of us. It could have been a setup. Beat us up, taking our money. But we went out there and saved the fucking guy. I think anyone would fucking, if you see a car flipped over and there's kids in there, wouldn't anyone fucking... But then again, it was on a highway and people were passing. So maybe there were a lot of assholes out there. I don't know. But it's crazy, man. I don't know who wouldn't stop and save that. It's just nuts. It is nuts, but he's a hero. So I guess because he did a good deed, we must all watch his contents and his stand-up comedy. I guess. I don't know.
Wonderful.
B-Man.
Fun question. What's your favorite chief walkout of all time?
My favorite UFC walkout. Definitely the Israel Adesanya. No. What's my favorite? The UFC's not known for crazy walkouts. Although, when Conor had the Sinead there, I thought that was pretty fucking cool. I thought that was a pretty cool walkout because, like I said, the UFC wasn't known for having like performances and stuff like that. So the fact that fucking Sinead O'Connor was like performing, not that I'm a Sinead O'Connor fan, but it just like had that extra juice to it. That was kind of cool, and it started this whole, people wanted to do more things with their walkout. I'm trying to think. And you got to, maybe I'm sounding like a complete Conor McGregor nut hugger, but I am. When Conor, even though he lost the fight, when he walked into the fucking octagon and there was smoke in the cage and he's doing the Billy strut through the smoke and they have that iconic picture of him walking through there. I mean, come on. The fucking cage had smoke in it, for God's sakes. That was pretty cool. So I would go with that. Over the Sinead, I think the Billy strut with the fucking smoke in the octagon was fun. What do you guys think? Some people love the Ortega walkout with the masks looking like the fucking... It reminded me of a dance group. Like, Ortega's walking around out with these these fucking masks on, and all I'm thinking of is, what was that dance group that wore the masks that won some sort of dance contest? They're like in Vegas now. I can't remember their name. But that's what it reminded me of, like a dance group walking to the cage. So I was like, yeah, all right. Ortega's was cringe. That's why he lost. Well, Conor's is cool, and he lost. Ortega ain't shit, man. The big walkouts like Ronda. Oh, yeah, you know, the song was it, what was their song? Fuck. It was it Joan Jett? And she's coming out all fucking pissed off. Daniel Cormier, too, is another one that did a nice fucking trot to the cage every time. That was fun. Holly Holm has a walkout that's interesting where she does that fucking weird skip on the way in. I had the best. Kevin Lee. The Jabberwockies. Yes, that is the name of them. Jabberwockies. What's your favorite walkout in the chat? I'm curious. I mean, the UFC is not known for walkouts, really. You know, Dana White doesn't like all that fancy stuff. But it's not a bad question. What do you think? And thank you, B-Man, for the donation. When Holly came out to the Preacher's Daughter. Yeah, Holly's walkout was cool. I remember it was a UFC 196 when she lost to Misha. And the crowd was fired up when Holly was trotting out. Yeah. Jason Mayhem Miller. Yeah, Miller had, he wore masks and shit like that. Ridiculous Adesanya walkout. The dance, the choreographed dance. I'd never get my walkout approved. Ortega's entrance would have been more cringe if he wasn't a sexy Spanish piece of cock. Yeah, Felony does have some great. If we're going outside the UFC, yeah, because the question was UFC walkout. But if we go outside, yeah, Felony's with his pants down, he's got the best. Yeah, no one beats Felony's walkouts. Could you imagine though if Felony was like in the UFC and he was just rattling off W's? Could you imagine the circus that would be? Felony Charles Bennett, that would be nuts. That'd be crazy. All right, let's see what other stories we have over here as we're cruising through the FOOK Friday show. GSP thinks Nick Diaz's best years are behind him. Looked rusty against Robbie Lawler. Wow, Captain Obvious. You don't say. I think Nick Diaz looks so great. I thought he was in his prime. Thanks. All right, let's see what else we have over here. The last story. Let's see. Dustin Poirier speaks on what his chances would be in Khabib rematch. All right, what does Dustin say? I think I got the rematch, right? Your chances would be shit. Khabib would kill you. I'm very confident I can beat anyone in the world, anybody in the world, but at the same time, I'm honest with myself, and I understand this is combat sports, and I could lose to anyone as well, but I believe 100% in my skill set and work ethic. I could beat anyone. Thanks, Dustin. Thanks, bud. Dustin Poirier versus Charles Oliveira. Charlie Olives. What do you guys think? Does Dustin beat Khabib in a rematch if that ever happened? Neek Nork? What do you guys think in the chat? I would say Drunk Savage saying his chances would be the same as the first time, and I would say yes. Yeah, I would agree. Fake Kevin Lee in the building. LOL, no. This is Ann H. Drew Ellis is yeah. The Great Yosh says no. Phenomenal Titan says no. Yems, no. This is Manny C. Sonosi says nah. I doubt Khabib knows some other shit. Uncle Mike H says. And Ann says. A lot of no's in the chat. Yeah. I don't know. But, you know, he sounded like he was a little hesitant too in the article. I could beat anyone, but I don't know. You know, we fight, and he was very respectful. Okay, Dustin. This is what I'm going to do. I'm going to roll over to the card now over here that's happening mañana, early in the day. I got to make my picks tonight anyway, so we're going to make the picks live on the show tonight. 53 minutes left in the FOOK and points game. And right now, we are stuck in the mud. That's it. What the FOOK? Mystic with 36 points. Is anyone's game? Still have 3 spots available as well. So if you want to get in the game, shoot $2 donation. TC Michigan, who put me up top, is the stream boss. So good luck to the players. But it's my game tonight, friends. It's my FOOKing game tonight. Put that in your pipe and smoke it. Dern is a future champ. You know, Colorado, we were talking about that at the beginning of the show. I think that she could be a champion. If you, in any other weight class, you have Valentina Shevchenko, you have Amanda Nunes, unbeatable ladies, but Rose, who is great. She's don't get me wrong, she's no fucking layup, but she's a head case, and sometimes you don't know what Rose you're gonna get. So if you got off night Rose, Mackenzie could beat that girl. Carla Esparza beat her, and then you have who else? Zhang Wei Li, who got knocked the FOOK out the last time. So yeah. I think Mackenzie could get it done. Brandon, that sucks. What happened to Brandon? You know this, brother. Dodgers looking good. Had an endoscopy. It isn't too bad, says Hamlet the Pig. I think you're stuck back in the chat, so I'll say, okay, that's not bad. It's good. It's got to be better than a colonoscopy, right? It's going in this end, not the other end. So, yeah. But, I got a daughter now, so I got these weird things going on, so I gotta check myself before I wreck myself, because without Mystic Moss, there's no more Neek Nork songs. You're not getting no more Neek Nork songs. All right, here we go. Let's look at this card here. I'm gonna make my picks. I'm gonna tap in. If you want to jump in our Pick'em League, go over to the MMA-Holes.com. Right over here, the MMA-Holes.com. Right, go to the home page, click on the Tapology, and jump in. I am going to get the tattoo, yes. Like I was saying before, B-Man, next week I have an endoscopy, and then the week after I have this stress test. So I get it's this heart stress test. Once everything's cleared out, I'm going. There's not a doubt in my mind. I'm going to that shit, getting that tattoo done. So you have my word. So yeah, if you want to jump into the Tapology, just click on here, Scrote Master in the league. I gotta tap in, not the MMA holes though. Mystic Moss, tap in that shit. Okay, I'm in. I'm up in this bitch. Yo, go make me lose my mind up in here. Okay, so we only have 9 fights, so we got to be on point. So I have to get them all right. I didn't come here to take orders, Moss. Slow your roll, says Troy's Heart. I don't know what the fuck you're talking about. Let's see. Yeah, so 9 fights. Some interesting ones, though. I mean, listen, it's not the greatest card ever, but there's some things that stick out. The Randy Brown versus Gooden's an interesting fight. I think that'll be a good scrap. The main event's good. I don't care what anyone says. It's still a fun fight. Maybe not the biggest names of girls, but you got thick Mackenzie versus Marina Rodriguez, who is JJ 2.0. Charles Rose is always up for a scrap against Damon Jackson. Excuse me. This Lupita Good. Oh, shit. I forgot about her. Lupita, little tiny Lupita. She's back. Lupita's back. She's better than ever. There she is, Lupita. So she's coming off the loss here. Jessica Penne Pasta. And then before that was the LFA stuff. So coming into the UFC, catching an L. Back in. Moderate favorite over this girl over here, Silvana Gomez. Let's go to the first fight. Let's see what we got here. If you haven't hit the like button, do so. Help out the show. Be wonderful, wonderful. Okay. Charles Ontiveros versus Steve Garcia. The first fight on the card. Both fighters are coming off a loss. Both of them. Lost to Kevin Holland. And then before that was Fury. So made his UFC debut. Disgusting entrance with a loss. He's a plus 260. So let's see what's going over here. Luis Pena. Violent Bob Ross. And then before that, Jose Mariscal. Okay, so he lost here to Pena. He lost to Kevin Holland. Now, Oliveira's the guy, if I'm not mistaken. Kevin Holland destroyed him quickly. And he was swiftly outmatched in this fight. Now he's got a little bit more time. I think he's from Cage Warriors too, right? Isn't he? Oh, no, he's from Texas. Shit, I thought he was someone else. All right, I'm thinking of someone else. 11-7-0, not the best of records. Oof. This fight, I don't know what's up with this fight. They're just trying to put bodies in there. 11-4-0. Luis Pena. It was a unanimous decision. Oh, man. I tell you, fuck. So yeah, that's right. Yeah, Charlie Ontiveros came in short notice, and he moved up to fight Kevin Holland. Now he's back. He's down to 155 where he belongs. Let's see. This is a fucking coin flip. 6'2" with a 76-inch reach. So he's going to be longer, taller. He's 30 years old, only a couple months older. Cleveland, Texas versus Mexico. Mexicans are tough. They're tough. I kind of want to go with the under, but I don't know. Shit. This is literally, I might as well just fucking do a coin flip. You know? Oh, man. Kevin Lee, I'm too tired to ban you right now, so just shut the fuck up. How about that? I'm too tired to jump in the chat and ban you, so just shut up. How about that? Who do I pick here? What do you say, chat? What do you think I should go? I kind of want to go with the under, to be honest. It really doesn't matter, I know, but I want to. It's only 9 fights on this card, so this fight could be the swing fight. You know, it's literally you take. Should I just flip a coin? Oh shit! What do I go with this? I could go with the favorite. He's the bigger guy, but he did get smashed by Holland. Oh god, verbal submission. This guy's tough. Went the distance with Violent Bob Ross, but he's not that good. Oh, man. I live close to Cleveland, Texas. Pick Garcia by KO. I kind of want to go with the under. All right, so Anne's saying the under. A side effect from the vaccine. Going to sleep early for this one. Says cross-referenced. Garcia going to sleep early for this one with this fight. This is the first fight on the card. Dude on the left says Drew Ellis. Dat one girl says Garcia. You know, I'm seeing some Garcias out there. Are you saying this because you want me to lose my goat milk, or are you saying, I mean, he might win? You might be right. MMA-Holes Pick'em game next Netflix series is B-Man. Sign us up, Netflix. Let's go. Oh, man. Yeah, I kind of want to go with Mexico. But this oh, man, Ontiveros is a big guy. He got embarrassed, but he came in short notice. Fuck. Before that, what has he got? A knockout, 2 knockouts, and then he lost by knockout. This guy over here got a knockout. Contender Series knockout. You know what? Fuck it. I'm going Mexico. Why did I say answer prediction? What the fuck? Tapped in his Mystic Moss. Oh, shit. Okay, hold on a second. Let's expand all. All right, let's do it. We're going Mexico. We're going with the under on this one. Yeah, let's do that. I kind of want to go for a knockout, but I'll go decision because the guy's tall and lanky. He's got long reach. Oh, yes. Pick whoever you think is hotter. Moss is so funny reading the comments. I watch MMA to watch the guys grappling only. Mexico, bruh. Wow, a lot of people picking Mexico in the chat. You got that Mexican spirit, right? Okay, I'm with you. I'm going with you guys. I'm going to go there. I'm going with decision. Now we got Mexico again. Maybe we go Mexico again. You know, FOOK it. Hold on. Let's look at this girl. UWC Perea. This card's reminding me of why I'm so excited about Fury versus Wilder. All right, who cares about this girl? She's got a bunch of knockouts, though. Knockout decisions here, and then lost by a decision. Knockout there. What is she, 5'3"? Wow, they're tiny. 5'2", 5'3". Let's see. This girl's 28. Oh, she's 36. Old bag. All right, here, let's go Mexico. How does she win? All right, decision. Okay, next. Mr. Hey, it's Mr. Me, Charles Rosa. Never picked a pretty chick in a fight. Yeah, you're right. God. My favorite part of the fight is when everyone holds hands at the end. Like this? Hold hands. Sean Strickland holds the hands with Chris Curtis. Now Chris is in the UFC.
Wonderful, wonderful.
Okay. Let's get back to the picks. All right, Charles Rosa, who's tough as nails, man. He's another win-loss guy. Justin James, that's a tough day. You know what? I think I'm going Rosa in this one. Damon Jackson losing, got knocked out. Before that, got submission. Who's the favorite in this one? Wow. Rosa's the underdog, and he's due for a loss. But I think Rosa's going to get the job done. 5'9", 5'11". This guy's got the height, the reach. 73-inch, wow, 4-inch reach on this guy. Who did he lose to? Taporia. Yeah, that's a tough dude. Beat Bektic. Wow, this guy's a good... Rosa is good on the ground, too, so this might be a... This is a good fight. It's actually a really good fight. Oh, fuck. I kind of want to go with the under on this one. Let's go with Charlie Rose. Charlie Rose, so let's go. We'll go by decision. We got 3 decisions already. Just this card is fooking. It's going to be a snoozer. It's an Oreo cookie. Who is on top? LOL. They got me. Thug Rosa. Later, Drew. Have a good night, my friend. All right, so let's go here. Let's see. Alexander Romanov. All right, Alexander Romanov, baby, versus Jared Vendetta. Who do we got? We'll get back into, after this, I'm going to get back into the Tyson Fury versus Wilder stuff, because that's the stuff that everyone really wants to talk about. I don't know why the hell I'm wasting so much time on this fight card, but let's be honest here. It's an MMA channel. Huge favorite of -675 for Romanov. All right. King Kong versus the Mountain. The Mountain is 6'4", 265 fucking pounds. Romanov 6'2", 265. Romanov a little older. The Mountain lost to won to Tafa, lost to Spivak, who Spivak was on a good roll, and then won against Hunsucker in the Contender Series. But I kind of like this unblemished man, untouched, big favorite. Gonna go with this guy. I'm gonna go with some carnage here. He got knocked out. He got submitted. All right, yeah, we're gonna get some grounded pound. I'm gonna say this. I'm gonna go round 2. It should be round 1. Oh, maybe it is round 1. We're going round 1. We're going round 1 on here. Romanov round 1. Carnage. Romanov round 1 with the fucking carnage. That's how I'm going. It was beautiful, beautiful. Thank you. I appreciate that. I've been practicing. Have a great night, everyone. Thanks, Moss, for allowing me to join in. Great time. See you next time. Going to bed all night. Everyone, be safe. TC, Michigan, thank you very much for jumping in. Appreciate you hanging and becoming a member, too. That was very nice of you. By the way, we have 40 minutes left in the show and in the game. Right now, Mystic Moss is in the lead. This will be the easiest victory, the easiest FOOK Off Friday. You going to let me just run away with this game like this? Polson here, glove touch, Ann, and Gavin Macias gonna lose his fucking belt. We have 3 spots available. Is this how it's gonna go down? We'll stand by. 39 minutes left in the game, so we'll see. We'll see. All right, let's get back in. All righty, let's see. Oh, look at my 2 belts. Chris Gutierrez versus Felipe Coladas. Moderate favorite, Gutierrez, 16-3-2, 30 years versus 27. Another win-loss fellow over here. Let's see what we got. Luke Sanders beat, lost to Montel Jackson. Domingo Pilarte beat Geraldo de Freitas. And he has 4 fights in the UFC. All right, I'm going to go look at my 2 belts. I'm going with this guy. But let's see how his wins going here. Decisions. All right, we're just going to say decision. I don't even give a fuck anymore. I should have went the other way. Yeah, decision. Sure. Look at my 2 belts. All right, here we go. Myra Agapova versus Sabina Mazo. Man, this card does suck, huh? Easiest FOOK Off Friday win ever, bro. I know. Tell me about it. I'm just cruising. I'm just trotting past the finish line. Get my belt back. Cruise into a beautiful stream tomorrow with double fights. Courtesy of Traverse City. Traverse City gave me the first place spot, so thank you. Okay. Agapova, Alex Brown saying Agapova. Yeah, I think I'm leaning to Agapova too. Let's see. Sabina Mazo took a loss against Alexis Davis, who's pretty good. Justine Kish defeated my poopy girl pants. I don't even know if Kish is in the UFC anymore. JJ Aldrich. Shanna Dobson lost to Marina Moros, excuse me. Shanna Dobson there. Wait, hold on. Let's do it. She beat Shanna and she lost to Shanna. Oh boy. Hannah Cyphers defeated. We playing the MMA math game. Both these girls are pretty young, 24 years of age, 5'6", 5'7". This is another coin flip. This is another coin cost, guys. Tragic City. Oh, I thought you said Traverse City. I love to drink you fools under the table, but I have to work before the fight starts, says Troy's Heart. Well, you know what? You want to show up in one piece. You don't want to go to work all hungover. I've been there, done that. It sucks. It's not fun. Not fun at all. Oh, who am I picking in this one? I might even flip a coin on this. Let's see. Do I go to the taller, longer girl? They both, let's be honest, I don't care about either of them. She lost it. You know what? Fuck you. I'm going with Mazo. I'm going with the slight favorite over here. Mazo, how do you win? Submissions. How'd you lose? Knockout. All right. It looks like another decision. Wow, according to my picks, this card is going to be really bad. Look where Agapova's from. Where is she from? Oh, shit. She's from Kyrgyzstan. That's a great call. Oh, fuck. She is from Kyrgyzstan. But you know what? I did the MMA math, lost to Dobson. And this girl beat Dobson, 2 years ago, though, Dobson could have got a little better. Yeah, Kyrgyzstan is true. But Colombians, they make great coffee. So I'm going to stick with the coffee. Thank you, though, for the heads up. I almost went back in and changed it. Let's see. Troy's Heart. And yes, it's Traverse City, Michigan, but a.k.a. Tragic City. Talk to you later. All right, TC. I got some fun family videos in Traverse City. I have very fond memories of that place. Traverse City. Okay, Tim Elliott, who's now on a 2-fight win streak. He looked like he was on the verge of being cut. Guy who fought Mighty Mouse for the belt, Ultimate Fighter, the whole deal. A tall dude at the flyweight weight class. And here he is. Here he is on a 2-fight win streak. Beating Jordan Espinoza and Ryan Benoit. He's fighting a guy, Matthias Nicolo. He beat Cape. Efrain and Gabriel lost to Dustin Ortiz and won. He's got some good wins. Oh, shit, man. I tell you what. I like picking Tim Elliott, but I think he's going to lose this one. I think he might catch an L. Uh-oh. With 35 minutes left. The Hearns is here.
I want to play. Dodgers losing, that's painful.
Oh, I am sorry to hear about your Dodgers. My Mets are out, so I have no horse in the race. Carl will take your spot for now. And now the Hearns. Oh, boy. Oh, boy. I'm in trouble now. Hearns. Oh, fuck. Guys, I'm going to need some help. Hearns is in the game. Thank you, Roberto, for the donation. Welcome to the game, friend. 34 minutes left, and the Hearns has entered Squid Game. The Hearns is here. If you're jumping in, we're making our picks. Well, I'm making my picks for the Pick'em League. The UFC. Oh, boy. Oh, boy. I saw Travis C just got hit. UFC Vegas 39. That's the appetizer for the big Fury Wilder fight. We'll get back into to end up the show as well. Talked about it earlier, but we'll get back into that after I make my picks. But Hearns, thank you, man. Appreciate that donation, and let's get back into the game.
Please,
there it
I'm
is.
begging you, don't ever buy another UFC pay-per-view again.
Oh, shit. Oh, shit. Here he is. Here he is.
I don't want your money.
The Hearns.
Pussies. I don't want your money. Pussies.
Oh, shit.
Pussies. I don't want your money. Pussies. Money.
The game has begun.
Pussies. You're a moron.
Oh, boy.
I don't want your money.
The Hearns.
Money. Pussy. Money. Pussy.
I don't give a f.
I don't give a fuck. Roberto with the 50.
Points me lol.
Roberto, thank you for the $50 donation supporting the show. But there's a little bit of problem here because I'm in first place. Now I'm in trouble. Traverse City put me there. He is a stream boss. And you see now he's at 46 hit points. So Roberto did not take him out, but decided to put the 2 spins in. Good luck, Roberto. I say that lightly because I want to maintain my position. But let's see. Here we go, Roberto. With a spin. How dare you, N? Oh, shit, the Severin. No! Oh, fuck. All right. I'm still in the mix. Roberto hit 16. That's Henry Cejudo. Let's put him up next to his name. 16. Oh, man, I'm going to need some help. So Roberto moving over here to third place. Pulse is still in decent shape, too, as he's sitting in second. So Pulse in second. Mystic in first. The Hearns in third. With 32 minutes left in the game, let's give Roberto another spin. Okay, here we go. Let's see what we got on the wheel. I'm a little nervous. Good thing I hit the cowboy. I don't want a Severin. No, a CM would be good. Oh, 19 points. Kamaru Usman, 19 points for the Hearns, putting him at 35 points. And now, in second place. Wow. Dodged a fucking bullet there. Whew. 35 points for the Hearns, moving him in second place. And I just held on for FOOK in dear life over there. Guys, help me out. The Hearns is in the game. He's shaking things up. Also, the glove touch and Gavin needs some points as well. 31 minutes left in the game. And the Hearns shaking it up, going to second place, but not quite past the first place spot. So I hang on for another day. Let's look back into the picks on Goat Milk. And let's go, baby. All right, so I think I'm picking Nicolau in this one. I kind of like him, even though Tim Elliott, I don't mind. But he's on a 2-fight win streak. He's about to lose, in my opinion. Nicolau's on a nice little run. Who's he finished? Split decision. Got a submission over here. I mean, Elliott does have a lot more UFC experience. Oh, shit. So he lost here. Hold on a second. So Louis Smolka. Then he lost. Then he fought over. Where is this? Future MMA. Then back into the Brave. And then the UFC. He's 28 years old. Man, this is a risky one. I'm still going to go with him. I'm going to go decision. Nicolau for a decision. Vote it. By a hair. I know. Tell me about it, man. I just held on. Oh, fuck. There's a new stream boss over here. Oh my God, what the oh no!
Please, I'm begging you.
Oh no!
Don't ever buy another UFC pay-per-view again.
The Hearn's firing again. Drops another 50.
I don't want your money.
And becomes the stream boss.
Pussies, pussies, I don't want your money. Pussies, 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 I don't want your money. Pussies, money, pussies, money, pussies, pussies. You're a moron? I don't want your money. Money, money.
The FOOK and Hearn.
Pussy, pussy, money, pussy, pussy.
Whoa! I don't give a f.
Thank you for the other 50.
Points me.
Oh, shit. Now I'm in trouble. I mean, what's the odds he hits 3 CM Punks? Now, he is the stream boss, so he gets a spin. He also gets the 2 for the $50, 25 and 25. 3 spins for the Hearns. Looking like I need 3 CM Punks. Is that possible? Let's see. Here we go. Good luck, Hearns. Oh, boy. Oh, there's one. Ah, shit. Oh, my God. Gets the Jan Blachowicz. That is 28 points for Roberto. Putting him in first place, 63. Oh, boy. Well, that's trouble for the Mystic. Whoa. Tickle my nipples and call me Sally. Dropping me in second place. 2 more spins. Good luck. Oh, boy. Ouch. Ouchie. That stings. Oh, all right, I'll take the gun. That's good. 9 points. Okay, 9 points. Keep it low. Keep it low. 72. One more spin, though. He gets one more spin. The Hearns dropping some big donos here. 72 for the Hearns. And thank you very much for your support, helping out the show. Let's give Roberto his final spin for the moment. Here we go. Oh, no. Oh, that's still a good one. 26 points. The 7 was right there. But 26 sexy 60s for the Hearns. 98 points. The Hearns has swiftly moved ahead in the game. 98 points. Will there be heroes in the chat? Is Gavin Macias, who is the current champ, in trouble? Completely MIA in the game. By the way, Gavin's shirt should have been sent out today. I got to ask Jessie if she spoke to Anthony, but shirt should have been sent out. Gavin Macias looking to hold on for the championship, but in trouble tonight, as he is with 0 points. Glove touch and Ann as well with no points as well. 27 minutes left in the game, so still have some time. And thank you so much for the donations. Hearns, you're a legend and wonderful, wonderful.
Wonderful, wonderful.
What percentage does Streamlabs take from your donations? It's small. It's limited. It's not 30, that's for sure. It's like 5 or something like that. It's not much of that. So that's why we prefer the Streamlabs donations. But yeah, Super Chat, like, we'll take it. But yeah, they take 30%, which is it's kind of wild. I guess you're paying the 30% over there for it being easy, I guess. I don't know. All right, so Nicolau picked. Now we have 2 more fights. The main and co-main event. Main and co-main event. Randy Brown versus Jared Gooden. Now I really want to pick Brown. Jamaica. Alex Oliveira. Submission. Pretty spicy. Pretty wonderful, wonderful.
Wonderful, wonderful.
Then he had the Vicente Luque loss. Vicente Luque proved that he's pretty damn good. Got knocked out there. Warley Alves submission he got. Got the Brian Barberena KO, which is not, I mean, listen, that's 2 years and 3 months ago, but to KO Brian Barberena says something. And then lost to Nico Price. So his 2 losses are to, decent guys. That was 3 years. Oh, that was right. He lost to the Hammer Fist. That was kind of a fluke thing, too. Nico Price on his back and threw up the hammer. That was a wild knockout if you missed that one. Wow, that was 3 years and 2 months ago? Damn. Where's time going? That's nuts. Jared Gooden coming off a win. Nicholas Stoltz. And then lost to Abakar Nurmagomedov, the last name right there, Alan Joban. Alan Joban showed that he still had some stuff left in the tank. And then before that was Titan FC. So he's only won 1 of his 3 UFC fights. going Randy. I'm going rude boy. Now the question is, am I going with knockout? Is decision? Decision. Feels like, although he can't, you know what? Let's see what we got here. We got submission, knockout. I feel, let's see, Atlanta, Georgia. Let's see, 6 foot, 6'3". Wow, he's got 78-inch reach and 77. Well, I'm definitely going with Queens, New York. The question is it going to go the distance? I don't think it is. I'm going to go submission again. I'm going to go with submission round 2. I don't fucking know. That's what I'm going with. All right, here we go. The main event of the evening. Tomorrow, early. Tyson Fury is already trying to cheat. Wilder is using gloves with no padding to fight fire with fire. It's time. That was a simple, quiet, it's time. I feel a decent win again. Oh, hold on. Decision win for Randy. A decision is probably the smart pick. Looks like that guy doesn't get finished. But I'm just going to go for it. I'm going to throw it out there. Rodriguez versus Dern. I mean, you could literally make a good argument for decisions throughout this whole card. There's only 9 fights here, and it probably is a safe bet. So you really have to be perfect in order to win this goat milk. This goat milk's going to be very tricky. Dern versus Rodriguez. All right, let's see. Here we go. Mackenzie Dern on a 4-fight win streak. She had that little setback against Amanda Hebos, when she came in. Amanda Hebos proved that she's pretty decent. Then rattled off the Hannah Cypher's win, submission, the knee bar, Ronda Marco's submission, who she's a tough girl to submit. Virna Jandaroba got the decision, and then the last one, Nina Nunes. We all know Mackenzie Dern's very good on the ground, but her stand-up's gotten progressively better as well. Marina Rodriguez, she not only could strike, but she's got fairly decent takedown defense as well, throwing those underhooks in and keeping away from the mat. So it's going to be interesting to see if she nullifies the ground attack and it stays on the feet. I would give the advantage to Rodriguez. Even though Dern's striking's gotten a little bit better. What's the reach here? 2-inch reach advantage. She's a little taller. But she is older. She's 34 years old versus 28. Let's see. She beat Waterson, who's completely overrated, but Amanda Hebos, and here we go. You got the loss to Hebos, and this one's got the win. Split decision, but got the dub. Cynthia Cavillo and Tisha, the tiny tomato can, Torres, which is pretty good right there, too. Tisha Torres. So the one loss, Carla Esparza, who's, former champion, still looks pretty damn good. Oh, fuck. I tell you what, there's a part of me that wants to go Rodriguez, but I'm just kind of fanning out to Dern. I feel like it's a complete casual move for me to go Dern. Lost to Hebos, defeated Hebos. How did she defeat her? By a knockout. I don't know if she could knock out Dern, though. Oh, fuck, this is tough. This is actually a lot tougher than I thought it would be. The more I put my brain cells in this direction, say, okay, what am I going to pick here? It's not easy. It's a good scrap. I want to say Dern. I see Ann says Dern by submission in the second round. I do want to say submission. I think if she does do it, though, I think Dern goes late, really late into the fight if she can get that submission. She's got to kind of break down Rodriguez and catch her off guard in the final round. Decision's probably a good bet. I like Dern to win. She's had the talent. Man, I'm on the fence. I'm all right. I'm leaning towards Dern, but I think I'm doing it as a fan, and I'm not thinking with my fucking head. But I'm gonna go with Dern. She's on a 4-fight win streak. She's looked really good. I want to go submission. All right, fuck it. Because I feel if it goes a decision, I feel that favors Rodriguez. Unless Dern gets on top of her and just keeps holding her down and Marina can't get up. But if I feel it's on the feet, Rodriguez wins. I think she can squeeze out a decision on her. All right, I'm gonna go like submission in the third. That's how I'm gonna go. I'm gonna go submission in the third. You're thinking with your other head. My God. Is that, you mean your penis? Your penis? All right, I'm going with Mackenzie Dern. I'm going to save it. Lock it up. Here we go. We're in. There we go. There is your first place picks in goat milk. Locked and loaded. So there are my picks. Let's get it done. That's not my picks. I got them in. The MMA-Holes.com if you want to jump in as well. I'm not betting, so you don't have to bet. This is free. This is free. Aren't you in our Pick'em League? I thought you were. So you go to the MMA-Holes.com, you jump in our Pick'em League, and ba-boom, you're in. There's some of the players in Squid Game. All right. All right, so let's switch the topic. Let's move away from that godforsaken card. And let's give some points to Mystic here, as Roberto completely took my first place spot. So please, let's chip away at that man over there. How dare that bully take my first place spot? I need to get the belt back. The Hearn's trying to get the belt back for himself, and we need some help here. So points to Mystic, please. Let's chip away at the boss. And while we do so, we're gonna switch. We're gonna switch back over to Tyson Fury versus Deontay Wilder. We dropped a Polymarket bet tonight. We put the $25 on Tyson Fury. And we go over here. Let's see if it's any movement. No, it went up a little bit. But we put $25 over here on Tyson Fury. If you'd like to place a bet, drop it in the description down below. Also, like I said earlier, ESPN Plus, all the fights this weekend on ESPN Plus. So the UFC Fight Night that's happening earlier tomorrow, we're going to be bright and early here on the show, hanging with the boys.
Hanging with the boys.
ESPN Plus. And if you want to watch Fury versus Wilder 3, use our link in the live chat or the description. Anyone that used that link, you have no idea how much you help us. So you support the show, you get the fights. You're wonderful, wonderful.
Wonderful.
Okay, let's get back into this. Take a look. Fury Wilder. Let me see if I can pull something from their press conference. Fury Wilder. I'm curious how this pay-per-view is going to do. I'm very curious. Here's your tail of the tape, because I think a lot of people are going to be, borrowing this fight. I like how the Holes have the next 2 episodes ready to go on YouTube and the trailer. Yeah, we like an hour before we went live, we decided, okay, let's try this. So we did it. I don't know how it's going to work, but if we can keep doing that, that's good. We got it up, locked and loaded. You drop a like over there. Let's see. Let's see how you did with the likes. Here's our stream now. Oh, actually, hold on a second. All right, so this is the Tyson Fury stream. Oh, that's cool how you become a member. It goes on all 3 streams. That's actually pretty fucking cool. 13 fucking likes. Yeah, baby. Let's go. You're liking it up already. I like the way you work. No diggity. I like that. So that stream, you got some likes. Mackenzie Dern versus Rodriguez. Scroll down over here. You got 6. You got to do a little better on this one over here, so make sure you fucking hit the likes on that. And thank you for liking this stream as well. Appreciate that, guys. All right, let's go back into what we were talking about here. Let's go back into this tail of the tape. Where'd it go? Hey, where'd you go? Yeah, see? The Gypsy King versus the Bronze Bomber. Okay, both guys looking thick. 277 pounds for Tyson Fury. Deontay Wilder at the 238. Now, when you see 238, 6'7", that is a massive human being. And then you look across the way, you got a little frumpier of a framed guy, but 6'9", 277 pounds of Tyson Fury. 30-0-1, 20 knockouts for Tyson, and one of those knockouts, he's got Wilder there. Wilder accused him of cheating, so maybe you scratch that away. I don't know. And we got a Hearns donation.
Guys, Wilder looked swollen. He gained a lot of muscle. He's going for the KO. I wonder if lost speed.
It can go horribly wrong for him. A lot of people are saying that about the Gypsy King. Oh, he looks like he's in bad shape. Thank you, Roberto. It looks like the Gypsy King is in bad shape. And I'm like, when has the Gypsy King looked shredded? Dude always looked like he was waiting on a fast food line with his shirt off. Like, I don't know. He's always looked like that. But you got to wonder, both guys coming in heavier than they've ever come in to a fight. 277 beach whale status for Tyson Fury, and Wilder is stacked with muscle. Stacked. So it looks like he's trying to build up that muscle and throw some more into the bomb squad punches. You know, really have some heat behind those hands. Could you imagine getting hit by Deontay Wilder? I could not. I could never think about standing in front of a Deontay Wilder punch. But yeah, I'm curious to see. What do you think in the chat? Who does it hurt more? Do you pack it on more muscle? You pack it on more fat? What do you think? As we have a fight going down tomorrow night at 9 p.m. Eastern time. What do you guys think about the weight difference? Oh, yeah, MMA gloves. Deontay Wilder, especially in MMA gloves, that is just a scary thought. Fury didn't cheat. Wilder is just crying, says Jonathan. Let's see. It's scary. Fury looks like my dad. Wilder looks like a Greek god. He does, man. The dude looks like he's carved out of stone. Fury looks 40. Yeah, especially with the beard. When he shaves, he looks a lot younger. Showing Hart saying the Hearns. I don't know, to be honest, as King of the Dead. It makes for a fascinating conversation. Because I don't know either. You know, you got the question for both of these guys. You know, it's not just one guy coming in super heavy. It hurts Fury 277. Yeah, I mean, think about that. 6'9", 277 pounds for a guy that moves pretty well. Is that going to help him? Or is that going to put more power in Fury's punches? More muscle needs more oxygen. Fury looks like he smells. He looks a little stinky, huh? I can't argue it. He does look a little stinky. Yeah, Wilder looks like a jacked up Abercrombie and Fitch model, right? All Adonis shaped and everything like that. And then you got Fury. Fury gives me the DC vibes, the Daniel Cormier vibes, though. You know, it's like that thick, everyday guy. Just so happens this everyday guy is 6'9". 6'9", that's nuts, man. If Wilder has fixed his footwork, should better. Yeah, I would imagine that Wilder is going to look technically better in this fight. I would imagine so. But then again, if he just gets all heated and starts loading up again, that can be a problem. 277 is not a big difference from the last fight. What did he come in that last fight? 260 something? I don't recall. Actually, I probably can see it. Let me look in Tapology. I'm actually curious now. Tyson Fury, Deontay Wilder. Wilder 2. Oh, okay, I have to go like this. Let's see. Big thanks to everyone joining us tonight. We're hanging out, previewing the big Wilder Fury fight. Let's see what we got. What was the weights at? Oh, wow. Is that true? 273? So it's like, hold on a second here. Wow, yeah, it's not much. That's not much of a difference at all. So, and Wilder came in at 231. So, yeah, what is everyone making a big difference about? That's a good point. There really isn't much. Everyone's saying like, well, Wilder put 7 more pounds on of muscle. Right? So, if you think about it that way, 231. Yeah, so he put 7 pounds of muscle on, whereas Fury put on, what, 4 pounds of fat? So I think it's going to affect Wilder more. 40-pound difference. What am I looking at? Am I looking at the wrong fucking thing? It says 273. This is the second fight. Let's see what the first fight was. Wilder Fury. Oh, here we go. So we're talking the first fight, there's a major difference. Oh, wow. Okay, 256.5, 212.5. Wow. Wow. But it's more of a wow to me for Wilder, to be honest, to keep packing all that muscle on, you know? Because, yeah, like Drunk said, you know, you've heard it. Is he really 277? Yeah. Yeah, he is. So from the first fight, now the second fight, he was 271. Now he's 277. But the first fight, he was 256. That's a pretty massive jump. 256. But I mean, I don't know. 20 pounds. And then you look at Wilder, 212, jumped up. You know, he's over 20 pounds too. So, and he did with a muscle. Yeah. So I would say, honestly, I'm going to say Wilder. I'm going to say Wilder carrying more muscle, you know, heavier, like that thick muscle sucking all the oxygen out of your body. I'm going to say it's going to affect him. Now, if Wilder cracks with all that muscle and all that power, I mean, it's night for Fury. His hand's good. I mean, he dropped him the first fight, right? Wilder drops him the first fight, and he weighed 212. So now he's packing on some more heat in his punches. He's probably looking for that KO. Whereas Fury did the same thing, right? Fury packed on some pounds, went up to 271 in the second fight, knocked him out. So it's like Wilder's using that same logic. Hey, let me pack on some more pounds and drill my fucking fist through his head. It's interesting.
Wonderful.
Roberto coming in with the deuce.
Fury, his dad and brother all have the same vocal cords. Smiley face.
It's true, right? They all sound exactly the same. They got the same delivery in their words. Thank you, Roberto. He's just padding on to his stream boss over here. If you're looking, 9 minutes are left in the game. Guys, I need a little help. Someone pull a little points to the mystical. Let's hit a Severin. Let's get the job done. Run away with the victory. And then we go with the fucking marathon streams tomorrow night. Tomorrow day. 8 minutes left in the game now with 53 seconds left. The Hearns in first place. Are there any heroes in the chat that would like to save an old mystical, save a pulse, save a glove touch? Legit, one big donation can change the whole FOOKing game. A $25 spin can go from last to first place. Will there be someone in the last second to come in as a hero? Or will Roberto hold on and win the strap once again, become champion, and get something from the MMA-Holes.com? Good luck to everyone playing. Right now we're discussing a little Wilder Fury, and the story on the board is the weight, which I think is a pretty interesting story, considering from what they were weighing in the first fight. It could play a part. Just right in the chat. Affects Fury, affects Wilder. Who is it going to affect more? I want to know in the chat who it affects more. And don't make me throw a poll in there. I'll throw a fucking poll at your ass if I have to. But let me see what the chat says. Who does it hurt more, Fury or Wilder? And then we'll move on and talk about some other stuff with this fight, as this thing is very interesting. The cheating Fury versus the redemption wanting Deontay Wilder. Wow, going to be some wild bombs thrown early, says Troy's Heart. I'd rather grapple with Khabib than go up against Hearn's wallet. Wilder, so it hurts Wilder more. Wilder for sure, says the great Yosh. So 3 right off the bat are saying Deontay is going to be affected more from holding more weight. I'm curious, is Tyson Fury going to stick it to him? Or is he going to kind of try to wait for Deontay to slow down a little before he puts on the pressure? I'm curious what Fury's strategy is going to be in this fight. Wilder, because he isn't used to it, it depends on how you put on the muscle and type of muscle. You got to think Wilder's got the best trainers in the world, right? Guy's in some shape, man. I mean, say what you will, Deontay Wilder he's just shredded. So I would have to think that Deontay's got the right people, the right nutritionists, and he put the muscle on the right way, but we'll see. Nah, dude, Fury bangs up Wilder in 3 rounds TKO. Wilder still has a concussion from last fight, says Steve Troy. Wilder because he knows unsupervised machine learning algorithms, says Mark Preston.
Wonderful.
No one likes 7% no more, says and you're getting no love. No love tonight. Yes, you are on the board here, but no points, along with the glove touch and Gavin Macias. But 6 minutes left in the game. Is there a silent killer, or will Hearns just trot over the finish line and say wonderful?
Wonderful.
Why looking at 212 first fight? Why looking in at 2012 first fight? What do you mean, why looking in at? So we were just comparing. Why looking in at 212 first fight? I don't know what that even means. But we were comparing, what they were weighing between all the fights. So they progressively got thicker as the competitions went on. I'm curious, though. I'm really curious how the View is going to do in this. Looking at this, check this out. This is actually pretty cool. We got 2018, 2020, and 2021. All the flexes over here. And now this is different. They're saying, oh, yeah, no, 256. That's right. 256.5, 273, and 277. So there you go. There's a nice little chart over there that they put together. Boxing on BT Sports on Twitter. You know, if you use Twitter for the right reasons, it's actually pretty informative. It's just when you fucking see all the other assholes on there that are trying to cancel people. But, yeah, there they are. With the shirt on, it doesn't look much different. He's always kind of a thick man. So, yeah, I think it hurts Wilder more. And another thing, too, Wilder is 35. He's 35 years of age. Let's see what Tyson Fury has to say over here.
That he's got Malik Scott in his corner.
Nothing. It's one shithouse teaching another shithouse how to fight. Both a pack of losers, and they both ain't worth a sausage. So he couldn't teach him anything.
Did you say they both ain't worth a sausage? This is the one I did miss what he said.
Man couldn't fight himself. He was a shithouse. So when you got a shithouse teaching another shithouse how to fight, you're in for a real pack of shithouse cowards. Look at the state of him. His heart's rattling now. His balls have sunk up inside of him. There's a man here that's going to annihilate you, Dosser.
That he's got Malik Scott in his corner.
Oh, God, I got to say, this guy's fucking funny, man. He's funny. I could see how he probably rubs some people the wrong way. Some people just don't like trash talk because they're puss farts. Like, people hate trash talk. I don't know what the hell. Why do people hate trash talk? It's the whole reason why I'm into this fight. Like, I love it. But Deontay's being all chill, super calm. Is Fury too animated in the lead up to this fight? Let's see what we got here. This is hallway activities. What's this?
Keep talking.
Fuck your mama.
Oh, fuck your mama. Wow. Is that what the?
Keep talking.
Fuck your mama.
Who said? Was that Deontay? Fuck your mama. I love how they say it with the masks on. It's like, it sounds like the teachers from Charlie Brown.
Keep talking.
Fuck your mama. Fuck your mama. Fuck your mama.
Go get in your room.
Yo, is that the fucking broad? Is this girl? Is that the broad that? This one here. Who is this chick? Is that the one that was doing the moderating?
You piece of shit. You get knocked spark out. You and your pussy-o bums.
He sounds just like Tyson. I thought it was Fury. Who is this guy, by the way? Who is this guy?
Spark out.
The guy with the fucking Gene Hackman hairdo.
You and your pussy-o bums next to you.
That lady was there for no reason. Yeah, what the fuck? Like, she's just running her mouth.
You with a bitch's haircut.
Oh, he's his brother? So he's got a good-looking brother, and then he's got this thing. Whatever the fuck this thing is.
Pussy-o bums next to you. You with a bitch's haircut. Fuck you.
Yeah, it's kind of weird. It's kind of cringy when, like, the brother's talking shit in the corners. Like, it's kind of like, it's like, dude, no, you're not fighting. Like, what the fuck?
You get knocked spark out. You and your pussy-o bums next to you.
Your pussy old bums next to you?
You with a bitch's haircut. Fuck you. Sorry. I think what fat boy do too. Rip you to pieces, you pussy.
Go, get a haircut.
And then she goes, get a haircut. Dude looking like fucking Animal from the Muppets. Oh, shit, we got one. What the hell? This points game is winding down. 147, 5, 4, 3 left in the game. Who's going to win? Tonight's points game is Hearns. I'm going to go down this rabbit hole of videos after this. Is Hearns going to win tonight's points game? I need some help. Someone's got to come in with a 25. Someone's got to save the mystical. Give me one more chance. Don't let me die like this. Or will Hearns get something from the MMA-Holes.com? You sound like a UFC commentator. Barely, I am a UFC commentator. Tune in tomorrow night or tomorrow day. Now we're under a minute left in the game. The wheel is getting cobwebs all over it. Are we going to spin this motherfucker? Or is Hearns going to win the game? and become at new over Gavin Macias, who is not defending the belts. We're going to keep it silent now. 35 seconds left in the game. I see Drunk Savage saying, and new Hearns. Like I said, I'll go down that rabbit hole of videos. I can't get enough of it. 25 seconds now left in the game. Will there be a last-second hero? Or will the Hearns run away with this thing? Now we have 18, 17, 16, 15 seconds left in the game. The Hearns, the stream boss, coming in late, taking the lead easily, like taking candy from a baby. Going into first place, now we got 5. We got 4. We got 3. We got 2. We got 1. Time is up. The game is fooking over. One of the easiest wins of all time. The Hearns. Let's give them big letters. There it is. Back on the belts. Back on. Spread the cheeks. Spread the cheeks. The Hearns is back in business. Won the points game. And it's wonderful, wonderful. Thank you for your support. You are a legend, Roberto. That's why you're the only one besides a dead person with your own emoji. So look at that. You didn't have to die to get that emoji, Roberto. That's how swole and sexy you are. Thank you so much for the support. You know what to do. I think Roberto has something from every part of our merch store, and I love it. I love every minute of it. He deserves it. All right, Hearns, thank you so much. I'm going to look at a couple of more of these videos, and then we're going to wind us down. A big thanks to everyone jumping in, slapping the like button, being wonderful, wonderful.
Wonderful, wonderful.
Shithouse. All right. Oh, we got some the Zone Boxing doing some memes here. I fucking love this show. Not going to lie. I might come in really tired tomorrow. I want to finish it so bad. Fury Wilder lands that right hand. Wilder after Fury landing the right hand. Deontay Wilder, 238 pounds. Tyson Fury, 277. And flipping the bird. So there they are side by side. Look at that shit, man. It's kind of crazy, huh? It doesn't matter, man. In combat sports, it does not matter what they look like. Deontay Wilder shredded. A dream man. And there next to him is fucking Blues Traveler. I don't know. I can't think of any Blues Traveler songs on the top of my head. But what the fuck is it? Why is he dressed like the guy from Blues Traveler? Oh, God. He's dressing like a Dawson.
Wonderful, wonderful.
Chubbs.
Wilder has almost zero chance in this fight.
Thank you, Chubbs, for the donation. And according to Polymarket, they agree with you, which makes it a decent bet, right? I mean, if you guys think that Wilder's going to win this thing, might as well go there. Fury's so good, though. It's true, man. It does not matter what they look like. It doesn't matter if you come into a fight looking like Blues Traveler. It means jack shit. It does. It makes jack shit. The dude is fucking ridiculously good. Jeepers Creepers is getting comatose. Y'all boys still going strong. That's right. Walking out to the Undertaker says... Yeah, I'm curious what... So we know what Wilder's walking out in. He's got that red costume with the laser beams coming out of his head and his arms. It would be great if Tyson Fury comes out like with the Blues Traveler band. Looks like he's fucking living in Amish paradise or something. What's up with the hat? What is this? Tyson Fury's outfit for the Deontay Wilder 3-way in. Like, it's got like a vintage like 1980s championship shirt. Even though it's his shirt. All right, let's see what Fury's got to say over here.
This one's for the Undertaker. I'm here today in your hat, sir. I'm going to smash him, and I'm going to say rest in...
Oh, so that's what it is? It's an Undertaker hat? Yeah, right over my head.
I say rest in peace.
Those people are paid to laugh, by the way. There's no way they found that funny. Sounds like a fucking sitcom. Hey, why the chicken cross the road to get to the other side? Hey, how do you stop a black guy from jumping on the bed? You put Velcro on the ceiling. Sorry, that was a fucking inappropriate joke. Let's see what else we got here. 277. So the weight seems like the story. We heard that. Pointing. I tell you what, it's all the recipe for getting like I just have that feeling that perhaps Wilder will get it done. You know, it just seems like it, you know, I don't know, it's weird. Like the momentum of the press conference and everything like that. It feels like it's going in Wilder's direction. He seems very calm and focused. But I still got to put my money on Fury. I just think he's the better complete boxer for sure. And he won 2 fights. Let's be serious.
Wonderful, wonderful.
We got Chubbs coming in.
Who is that media member that Bob Arum said shut the fuck up and then had his BBC bodyguard take in the back room to get beat down?
I don't know. But Bob Arum seems really like, I don't know, he seems real agitated these days. All right, December 2018, Wilder versus Fury 1 split draw. Fury via round 7, not a TKO here, standing over him. You know, it's kind of wild though, like how they're showing like Tyson Fury with his arms out in the first fight. They really should have showed the Undertaker scene. That would have been the picture to throw in there. Okay, making of the trilogy.
He had a cracked skull and an injured arm. Oh, I can't wait for Saturday night. I'm going to really severely damage him. He'd be unrecognisable after the fight. His little pretty wife down there will not recognise him.
Oh, God. Yeah, she was yelling and screaming a lot. He goes, his little pricky wife. Oh, boy. Isn't that like a no-no? In MMA, everyone fucking, they lose their shit when you go after the wife.
Damage him. He'd be unrecognisable after the fight.
Shit. In me DMs.
His little pretty wife down there will not recognise him.
She in me DMs.
Sorry about that.
You little bits.
I'll send him home butchered, like a butcher's block.
I mean, I'll send you home butchered, like a butcher's block or whatever the fuck he said. Isn't that threatening to kill somebody? Like everyone freaks out when they've been saying, you know, this is the whole thing. Remember when everyone was going crazy over Conor McGregor? And said he's going to kill him and he's going to kill his family. Meanwhile, he never said he was going to kill his fucking family. But, you know, like when you threaten to kill someone in a fight, like that's like, people have been saying this for years in boxing for years and then into MMA. People have been saying like, I'm going to murder you. I'm going to fuck you up. Jorge Masvidal with the fucking slice of the neck. You know, like this has been going on forever. Yet I don't hear people trying to cancel Fury for this. You know? It's weird. Like, why do certain people... I guess, you know why? I know the answer. I'm going to answer my own question. Because Fury wins. You win, no one gives a shit. You notice that? Fighters win. You can threaten anything. And then all the fucking soy boys out there, all the fucking Fruit Loops that are running around saying, oh my God, he said he was going to murder. Like they don't say shit because he's a winner.
His little pretty wife down there will not
I know it wasn't literal. That's the point I'm trying to make. None of these fighters are making it literal. They're going to fucking kill their families or kill their opponent. You know, like, I mean, none of them saying that to, no fighter's going to fucking do that. No professional athlete. Unless you're Chris Benoit or something like that. You kill your own family. I don't know.
unrecognisable after the fight. His little pretty wife down there will not recognise him. Don't worry about that. I'll send him home butchered, like a butcher's block.
Okay. Oh, he said little, I thought he said little pussy. He said little pretty.
Will not recognise him. Don't worry about that. I'll send him home butchered.
Right? He said little, what did he say, little pussy or pretty?
Unrecognisable after the fight. His little pretty wife down there.
Oh, pretty. Okay. So he said pretty wife. Okay.
Will not recognise him.
All right. So there you go. He said pretty wife. I thought he said pussy wife. I'm like, oh, what the hell does that even mean?
Tyson!
Oh my God, Jesus. Tyson! Like, why do these announcers sound like Tyson Fury? Ladies and gentlemen, Tyson Fury! Like, what the fuck? Why do boxing announcers sound like they fucking have a clothespin on their nose? What is that?
Gypsy King!
I can't breathe through my fucking nose.
Gypsy King, Tyson Fury.
Tyson Fury.
Does he have COVID? What is that? Why do fucking boxing announcers sound like that? What's the reason?
I got the COVID and the Rona. I need the vaccine in my fucking life. Oh, by the way, Tyson Fury.
Gypsy King, Tyson Fury.
Why do they fucking sound like that?
There they are, ladies and gentlemen. It's the world.
And there we are. Here's Deontay Wilder. Look at his muscles. They're so big. I just want to suck his dick.
Championship Heavyweight Trilogy, Fury versus Wilder 3 at the T-Mobile Arena in Las Vegas.
I almost blew my brains out doing that, by the way. I was closing my nose. What, this is sacrifices I make for the show. Thank you. But I almost blew my brain. Like I was holding on and I was talking through my mouth, and to get that effect, it really was it took a toll on me.
Nevada tomorrow night, live on pay-per-view.
Sounds like a fucking Animaniac.
ESPN and Fox Sports pay-per-view.
It's like that old time, I guess, announcer. Oh, there we go. This is the side-by-side we needed. That's nice. I fucking blow that shit up. I fucking plaster that on my wall. I beat off to this. That's pretty cool, man. If you're not excited about this trilogy, I don't know. I don't know what's going on. How are you not excited about this fight, right? I mean, it's crazy. I hate all fight announcers. You don't like any of them, huh? Okay. Let's see. Deontay Wilder appears to have serious bulked up. So this is more of the weight stuff. Yeah, he's fucking huge, man. Huge. Yoked. It's weird, though. Like, I feel like I'm looking in the mirror when I look at this guy. If I shave my chest, I have the same physique. It's really strange. Actually, it's more like Tyson Fury. All right, so I think I'm done. Is there anything else here? All right. I'm done. I think I've ran out of things to say. Tomorrow we'll be live for UFC Vegas 39. And then we're going to shut the stream down. And we're going to go to the Fury versus Wilder. The good news is if you still want to chat, we have a live chat going strong right now. Open, flowing. You can choose whatever you'd like. You want to go in the MMA, you want to go into the boxing one, whatever you do, make sure you hit the FOOK and like button. On this stream, on all the streams. We'll see you tomorrow. And a big thank you to Polymarket. We placed a bet tonight on Polymarket. So if you want to do so yourself, well, check this out over here. Sign up with referral code. Too many impersonations. Can't talk. MMA-HOLES. That looks familiar, right? It's on all our promotions. To get up to $100 reimbursed on your first day of trading. So Click. No, you can't click the screen. That would be weird. Now, if you're trying to click the screen, no. Let me change this. This is stupid. You can't click here. Yeah, let's go to this. How about go? Yeah, let's do this. Click. The fuck? Go here to start trading. Okay, there you go. Or you can click the link in the description. Click the link in the description. We dropped 25. Tyson Fury's going to get us an easy win. Another dub for the MMA holes. And yeah. Umar Khan, when is the fight starting? You just missed it, man. Tyson Fury versus Deontay Wilder. Another draw. We're going into a fourth fight, and it's happening 2022. MysticRootsCBD.com. Promo code MMAHOLES for 20% off your CBD needs. Also, Head Rush, 20% off Head Rush. I'm rocking my Head Rush shirt on tonight. It's wonderful, wonderful. 20% off. Same promo code for them as well, MMAHOLES. A big thank you to Head Rush, Mystic Roots, Polymarket, and ESPN Plus. You can order the Fury fight, Wilder fight on ESPN Plus in the description. Anyone that orders that event through our description. So if you're like thinking about it and like last minute, like, yeah, I'm going to fucking order this thing, do it through our link and we get a kickback off of it. So taking some money away from the big boys upstairs. And that's pretty much it. I have no more. I am out of words. I've run dry and I need to go for a jog. Don't be an a-hole. Be an MMA hole.